Shen Yan, hereditary centurion of Jinghai God in Eastern, along with over 20 military households from the garrison, for the crime of colluding with the Japanese and
exiled overseas!
Where the hell did I end up? Is this even home territory? I time traveled. Exiled right after I got here!
This is the worst start possible!
Oh, 这不是神宴呐 How does exile feel?
Zhang Biao used to be my soldier. Now seeing me down, he is the first to kick me. The wind is shifting. From southeast to northeast, a beam sea is coming from the starboard! Brace yourselves!
Stop your fake warnings!
Save me!
Grab the rope! Don't stand! Everyone get down! Keep your center of gravity low! Water! Now you know to panic! The rudder is stuck! With the rudder jammed, the bow just takes waves, broadside on! One more beam sea, and the whole ship will capsize! Then, what do we do? First, free the line jamming the rudder. Let the rudder move. Once the rudder works, turn the bow. Let it dry with the wave. Stop taking them on the side. Don't listen to him! He is just a bookish centurion! What the hell does he know about sailing?
All of you, stay put and guard the remaining water and rations! Don't move them!
At a time like this, you're still thinking about those few barrels of water. The ship is tilting left, but the starboard is stacked with those heavy waterlogged rations. We need to shift that weight from the high side to the middle, level out left and right. Then the ship can balance. Ocho, take 2 men and follow me to the stern to free the rudder and steer. Everyone else, move those supplies to the center and hold them down fast.
Do what Master Shen says! Those free the rudder! Follow me!
Cut it! Steersman, lean with me! Hard a port! Turn the bow off course!
We made it! We made it!
Zhang, standard bearer, that last wave. You nearly got the whole crew killed with you.
I did it for everyone.
Captain Shen, impressive skills. Calm in the face of danger, turning the tide. I, Lin, admire you.
But just now, squad leader Zhang's method of guarding the water and food was meant for the survival of the whole ship. There is a hierarchy. Everyone has their role. That is only proper. But Captain Shen raised his arm and everyone rushed forward. From now on, matters on this ship. Should we follow Captain Shen or follow the rules?
The rules you mention. Let one person control everyone's lifeline, right?
Respect for seniority has always been this way.
Then let me ask you, at that critical moment just now, could hierarchy and rules right this ship?
What righted this ship?
Was not one person's rules, but all of you working together. From today, there is only one rule on this ship. If you want to live, work together. No one gets to gamble with everyone's lives to make themselves superior.
Captain Shen is right. Lin was being pedantic.
On the surface, Zhang Biao was seizing power, but behind the scenes, Lin Minshuan was using him as a knife. These two will be trouble from now.
Odo, take inventory of water and food. Divide by head count. Children and elders, drink first.
Hey!
Mr. Shen, how did you know the wind was about to change and the ship was about— Can you read the weather?
The flag reversed, so the wind changed.
The ship was listing and couldn't be corrected. That is a sign it is about to capsize.
These are all things you can learn. I'll teach you. From now on.
3!
What is that?
What kind of godforsaken place is this? Not even a drop of water! Water! How much water do we have left?
The typhoon just washed it away. What is left won't last the whole crew 2 days. Volcanic fine-grained soil. This kind of island. The drier the surface.
Squad leader, this damn island doesn't have a drop of water! If we wait any longer, we're all gonna die of thirst here!
What is the panic?
If you ask me, this water should go to us old brothers first.
What right do those refugees have to fight us for it?
Mr. Shen, you've been staring at that mountain since we got off the boat. What is so special about that mountain?
Look at this soil. Black with a hint of gray. Crumbles at a touch. And it is porous. This is volcanic ash. Deposited over centuries to form this island. It has been extinct for a long time. Don't worry. But precisely because it is a volcanic island, there is likely water underground.
There really is water underground!
Volcanic rocks are porous. Rain falls, seeps into the ground, and flows along the rock layers to lower ground. Especially where the foot of the mountain meets the tidal flat. Low ground holds water best.
Captain Shen, you think this is some kind of magic trick? There isn't a drop of water on the ground. You open your mouth, and there is water underground.
I think thirst has made you delirious, feeding us this nonsense!
Believing isn't about talk. Oh, Joe, get the shovels and broken oars from the boat, and bring down the empty barrels.
Little Snow, you're fast. Run around the base of this mountain. If you see any patch of grass, even withered grass, just a bit greener than the rest, report back.
The denser the grass, the more water underneath, right?
Putting on airs.
Mr. Shen, found it! There is a depression over there, with a ring of reeds, like a grass. Denser and greener than anywhere else!
The mud is wet. Reeds need their roots in water to survive. They're growing here, so there is a water vein underneath.
Right here! Dig! Dig away! If you find water, I, Chief Wong, will eat the shovel! Ha ha ha!
Another half foot down.
Water! Water's coming!
Chief Wang, Mr. Shen said you'd eat the shovel.
Hold on.
This water has sediment and impurities. Drinking it straight will give you an upset stomach. So many people, if they get sick from drinking, that is worse than no water.
Digging up water, but not letting anyone drink. Shen Baihu, are you worried everyone will steal your credit?
Lao Zhou, find 4 empty barrels. Drill a few small holes in the bottom. Then go get some coarse and fine sand from the beach. Dig out some unburned charcoal from the campfire.
What are you making?
A device to filter dirty water clean. Coarse sand on top. Blocks big clumps of mud. Fine sand underneath. Filters out fine sediment. Then charcoal below. This is the most important part. It absorbs the turbidity and impurities in the water. A layer of pebbles at the bottom supports the layers above. Lets the water trickle down evenly.
Clear and sweet!
Sir, you're a living Buddha!
Not a Buddha. The island had water all along. You all dug it up yourselves and filtered it.
Digging water from the ground, turning muddy water clear. If this man keeps winning people's hearts, who on this island will remember Ren? That idiot Wang is useless, but this spring can be used against them.
You can draw water, but only if you line up and register first.
Register what?
Starting today, the rules are, this spring water has 3 classes. Military households go first, take as much as they want. Artisan household,
You refugees!
We all dug this water together. Why?
Because you're criminals! I'm a military household! You think you can compare to a military officer? Don't you understand? Rank and order! These rules were set by a learned man!
What is going on?
Shen Baihu, I'm establishing order! This water is precious! We have to prioritize by rank, military households, refugees lot! It is only natural!
But
there are military households, artisan households, and a refugee!
Old Wang dug with us for half a day at his age. The blisters on his hands haven't even healed. Even I dug it with my own shovel, 1 scoop at a time. The water filter bucket, sand, and charcoal were all carried here by everyone.
This water was dug out of the ground by the whole island together! How, coming out of your mouth, Wang Chou, does it become the private property of the military households?
I was only trying to...
Trying for whom?
Trying to let you guard this spring and throw your weight around.
Taking more than your share. I'm telling you, right now.
The water on this island, dug from the ground,
Fished from the sea. Grown from the land.
anything obtained through everyone's joint effort,
Is the common property of the whole island.
it doesn't belong to any military household, nor to any noble clan.
Then, how do we divide it? We can't just ignore rank and let everything turn into chaos!
Divide it, but not according to your system of rank. From today on, the first rule of Kanming Island is distribute according to labor, regardless of background. Whoever contributed gets a share. Those who contributed more get more. The elderly and children who can't do heavy work will be supported by the whole island.
Whether you're a military household, an officer household, or a refugee, in front of this spring, there is no noble or lowly.
Sir, so we refugees, are we considered people too?
On this island, you are not a refugee. You are the person who chiseled out this spring.
Mr. Lin, about that incident today, I did it according to your instructions. Who knew that Shen Yan would humiliate me in public?
Fu. The water was dug by everyone. You tried to rush in and take charge of distribution. Of course you gave them ammunition.
Then, what do you suggest?
He can dig water out of the ground. But what about grain? Rice doesn't grow on this island. Once the grain runs out, I'd like to see if his regardless of background rule can still hold up.
Mr. Shen, bad news. The grain. A lot of it was ruined in the typhoon. If we ration, what is the whole island can only last 5 or 6 days and—
Everyone, the water problem has been solved by Shen Baihu. I, Lin, am also in. But right now, grain is the real life or death issue.
This mirror food supply. Priority to the useful. Soldiers and military households are the foundation for rebuilding.
Mr. Lin has a point. This is all the grain.
Wang To handled the water. This time, he stepped up himself, cut off the refugees' grain. A clever borrowed knife. He is borrowing everyone's fear.
Mr. Shen, about Lin Wengshuan's words last night, morale is half gone. Is this really all the grain left? Do you have a way out or not?
The way is out there.
In the sea. Mr. Shen, we have no boats, no fishing nets either. How do we fish this vast ocean?
You don't have to get in the water to catch fish. Look at this tidal flat. It is low tide now. The sea has receded that far. But in a few hours, the tide will come back, flooding this entire flat.
That is nature. Everyone knows.
Many know it, but few know how to use it. When the tide rises, it brings shoals of fish and shrimp into the shallows to feed. When the tide goes out, the water recedes with it. But if we first build here a low semicircular wall of bamboo, wood, and stones, leaving a small gap, fish come in with the rising tide and swim through the gap into the enclosure. When the tide falls, water drains through the gaps, but the fish are trapped by the low wall. They can't swim out, all stranded on the flat, ours for the taking.
So this means no need to cast. The tide itself delivers the fish to us.
Mr. Shen, that is brilliant! Let the sea be our fisherman!
Oh. Build a shabby wall and catch fish. I think he is taking us for fools.
Zhang Zongqi, stay calm.
Mr. Lin, didn't you say cutting off their grain would embarrass him? Now look, he is taking everyone to the flats to catch fish.
Catching fish. This method sounds far-fetched. No one can say for sure if it will work. But if it does, he'll lock in his spot as the top dog on this island, and will never have a chance to come back.
Isn't he planning to build a low wall to trap the fish? The wall is fixed, but people's minds can change. Have your old brothers go help build the wall. Build it loose, leave bigger gaps. When the tide comes in, the fish will naturally slip away. Then the whole island will watch as nothing comes. Let's see how Shen Yan handles that.
Got it. I'll take the men to help now.
Lin Wenxuan said it again.
Hold on! Our section is the strongest!
Squad leader, Zhang, your section has 2 big gaps.
As long as it holds the fish! What is wrong with a little gap? Water isn't fish! Water leaks through the gaps! Do you think fish will squeeze through too?
Of course, fish will squeeze through the gaps, and the current is strongest during low tide. Fish will fight to swim out with the current. With gaps this big, when the tide drops, all the fish will escape through the gaps. Then the beach will be empty. Not a single fish left.
You're just making that up! I'm here to help out of kindness!
Shen Bai and squad leader Zhang are putting in the work with good intentions too. Why put them down? Besides, this whole wall and fish idea is unheard of. What difference does a little bigger or smaller make?
Or maybe Shen Baishan himself isn't sure, and he is in a hurry to find an excuse, so he can blame something else when the fish don't show.
Yeah, no one's ever seen this method work. What if it really fails?
He is trying to muddy the water, make everyone doubt the whole idea. Arguing with him is pointless. To beat him, we have to let the results speak.
It is not about talk. I'll rebuild this section of the wall.
Drive the bamboo poles 3 feet deep into the sand and secure them tight. Then weave thin bamboo strips horizontally between the poles, tight enough that even tiny fish can't slip through. When slow tide. I've already calculated it. Once the wall is done, we wait for the tide to go out. Then, whether there are fish on the beach or not, everyone can see for themselves.
Mr. Shen, the water has risen and covered the wall. It will.
High tide brings food. The fish are feeding greedily, swimming with the current into the trap. They don't know yet. When the tide goes out, this shallows will be a cage. They can't escape. What is the use of timing the tide? Those walls Zhang Biao built, I didn't have him redo all of them. He thinks I only changed the disputed section. I inspected every part when building the walls.
Fish! Our fish! The beach is covered with fish!
With fish, there is hope! The whole island is starving!
No way. 长标 clearly. How could my section?
These fish on the beach didn't fall from the sky.
Everyone worked together to build the walls and watch the tides together. Earned them ourselves.
Some say this meager food
Should go first to the useful ones.
but the little left from yesterday, held by a few, only gets less and less.
In the end, no one survives. This sea today, everyone on the island worked together to make it yield so many fish. Hoarding things in a few hands only makes them fewer. Let everyone participate and create together. Then there will be more and more. So much, it can't be eaten.
Strange. A bunch of convicts and exiles build a shabby wall. When the tide goes out, they catch so many fish. Something's off. The young master said, just days ago, a new smuggling route would be approved in these walls. Told me to watch for any unusual activity. This commotion on Coming Island is no small matter. I must hurry back and report to the young master.
Mr. Shen, on such a joyous day,
Why are you here alone?
Oh, Zhou. During today's fishing, did you feel like someone in the reef stone forest north of the island was watching us?
North of the island, young master? You mean there are others on this island besides us?
An island with fresh water and livable couldn't have been empty for thousands of years. We drifted here. Others can too.
someone's stealing fish! Help!
This is outrageous! Daring to steal on our turf!
They fled, came from the reef forest in the north. Several dark figures carrying harpoons.
Just as you said, there are others on this island.
Armed with harpoons, know the water, live in the reef forest, live off the sea. They are den people.
Who cares about damn people? They stole from us! We should chase and fight back!
They've been masters of this island for millennia. We are the newcomers. Is it worth making enemies with the local powers over a few fish?
Sir, what do you think we should do?
Their theft shows they also lack food.
Rather than making enemies, it is better to show goodwill.
Today's catch of fish, we can't eat all at once. Pick a batch of good ones and send them to the den people.
They steal from us! And we give them more! Captain Shen, you're siding with outsiders!
A basket of fish for one less enemy on the island and one more neighbor. No matter how you calculate it, it is worth it.
Mr. Shen is right. Wise words, wise words. Leave the fish delivery to me. I'm in charge of the kitchen. Selecting fish, packing baskets, delivering songdi. I know the drill.
You are.
This is Chan Laosa, Mr. Lin Wingshuan's servant. After exile, he is in charge of fire prevention supplies.
All right. Pick good ones to send.
Rest assured, I'll definitely pick the best ones.
Good fish for those mudfoots, PFFT. Send rotten fish. Those Dan people will definitely raise hell when both sides start fighting. Mr. Lin will be pleased.
Chen Laosan, what are you doing? Hiding good fish behind you. Putting rotten fish in the basket for delivery. Mr. Shen, something's wrong! Chen Laosan is up to something! He is hiding good fish behind himself! Deliberately picking rotten, smelly ones for the damn people's basket!
Let's go check it out.
Mr. Shen, the fish are all packed. I'll take them to the Danmin now.
No hurry. Let me see the good fish you picked. The good fish are hidden behind. The rotten fish go to the dummy. So this is what you call the best pick.
Mr. Shen, spare my life. I was foolish for a moment. Treat everyone to a feast.
Then tell me, if you send rotten fish to the Danmin, what happens when they eat them?
They'll get sick! They'll think we're deliberately cheating them with spoiled fish!
Exactly. Sending fish was meant to show goodwill, to turn conflict into peace.
But delivering this basket of rotten fish will only make the Danmin think we're provoking them, bullying them. Then a fight will break out between both sides.
Today's incident reminds everyone, whether Danmin or we who were exiled here, From now on, we all have to live on this island. We are neighbors. From today onward, the second rule of Kangmao Island. Damn in exiles, military households, artisan households, no exception. Treat everyone equally. No distinction. Whoever deliberately stirs conflict between the two groups or incites hatred and will be severely punished.
You hid public property
and nearly caused a disaster. You're sentenced to 10 days of hard labor. Your monthly rations will be docked. Starting today, someone else will manage the kitchen supplies.
Thank you, Mr. Shen, for sparing my life. Thank you, Mr. Shen.
Oh, Jojo, take this basket yourself to the north of the island. Leave it at the entrance of the rocky forest. Back away far. Let them know we mean no harm.
All right, I'm on it.
We're catching more and more fish. And that is a good thing, but also a difficult thing.
Sir, isn't catching more good?
Look, fresh fish spoil within 2 days. That basket of rotten fish from Qianlaosan got left piled up and rotted. No matter how many we catch, if they rot, it is wasted. But if we could keep fish for 10 or 15 days, or even a year without spoiling, then what we can't eat today could be stored. Save it for later. Keep it to trade with the egg folks.
Fish can last a year without going bad. Mr. Shen has a way.
Yes. Use both methods together.
First, gut them. Split them open and lay flat. Hang in the wind and sun to dry. The island has strong sea winds and strong sun. The wind and sun draw the water out of the fish. Without water, they won't spoil easily. Second, rub the fish inside and out with salt before drying. Cure them.
Salt draws the moisture out of the fish meat and it kills the rot that makes fish stink. Once cured, seal them in a jar. Keep out moisture and bugs. Dried fish and salted fish made this way can be stored for months and still be good to eat.
Split open and dry. Rub with salt and seal in a jar. Sir, your method sounds simple. But none of us thought of it.
Sir! Look at this! Dried fish! Firm, dry, and fragrant! No fishy smell or stink at all! Been sitting for days. Still like fresh!
Very good.
With these dried goods, even if another typhoon comes and cuts off our fishing days, we won't go hungry.
Dried goods keep and trade well. Dealing with the egg folks from now on, this is our best capital.
Who goes there? Stop! Someone! They're stealing the dried goods!
It is that group again. They're running off with several sacks of goods that way.
We gave them fish, good food and drink, and they still come back! We raised these ungrateful wolves! Brothers, follow me to the scorched woods in the north of the island! Wipe out that bunch of ingrates from their nest!
Kill them!
These egg folks have gone too far! If we don't go kill them in North Island, where do we put our faces?
Zhang Biao.
So you go to North Island. Then, what?
Then we vent this anger!
These folks have lived on this island for generations. They know every reef, every hidden current. You brought a bunch of people who can't even swim into enemy territory. In the dark.
Is this revenge or suicide?
So, we just let it go. Let them keep stealing from us.
Not let it go, but not by risking our lives. We catch one.
They come and go like the wind. How do we catch them in the pitch dark?
They've stolen twice. They'll come a third time. When they come again, I have a plan. So not one of them gets away.
Mr. Shen, what are you doing?
Making a pair of eyes. To keep watch for us. See this rope? It is flush with the ground, hidden in the grass. Someone walking at night won't see it. The other end of the rope is tied to this. As soon as someone trips on the rope, these noisemakers will go off. The whole camp can hear it.
No matter how quietly they move, tripping the rope gives them away.
Thinking isn't enough. We have to make sure they can't escape. Windows are their way in and out. Dig a pit under the window. Fill it with loose sand and cover with grass. Step on it and your feet sink. When they panic and try to climb out the window, they'll pull this rope. The net drops, trapping them inside.
Half the rope has bells. The pit traps their feet. The net catches them.
Mr. Shen, one step leads to another. It is just like catching fish.
All things follow the same logic. Fishing lures them in, then cuts off their escape. Catching people works the same.
Are you sure they'll come tonight?
They've had easy thefts. They don't know we're onto them. Greed makes people lower their guard.
An ambush!
Got him! Caught one in the net! Hey, we caught one alive! And he is a tough one who doesn't know what is good for him!
Do what you want. Kill me or torture me. Think I'll beg for mercy? Dream on!
You arrogant bastard! I'll tear off your arm first!
Stop!
What is your name?
Just kill me. Why are you asking all this?
You led the theft. You're also the most skilled. You can get a group to follow you. You're no small figure among the Dan people.
My name is Ahu. The damn people's affairs are none of you shore people's business!
Let's go.
Are you crazy? Letting him go!
Not letting him go. Letting him sit up straight and talk. Ahu, let me ask you. Your Dan people have lived on the sea for generations. It is not like you're destined to starve. Why would you rather take the risk to come and steal our fish? This year's fish run came late. The elders and children of our tribe have been hungry for over half a month.
You shore people cast such huge nets and took all the fish away. Our people go out to sea and can barely catch a few fish. I had no choice but to bring people to borrow some food.
So that is how it is.
Fish. None of you shore people are any good. Back then, my father.
What about your father?
My father was the old chief of the Ming clan. He was killed by a group of pirates 3 years ago.
Those pirates came from the shore. That is why we Dan people don't trust any shore people.
Pirates killed your father. That grudge should be against the pirates. But why do you treat all shore people as enemies? Older Joe, go to the warehouse and bring 2 baskets of dried goods.
Yes.
These 2 baskets of dried goods, take them back to the elders and children of your tribe.
He stole from us! And you not only don't kill him, but throw in 2 baskets of dried goods! This boosts his morale and undermines our own festive. Will the brothers accept that?
Commander Zhang, you wanted to kill Ahu and start a war with the Ming clan, just to establish your authority. But killing one Ahu would make the entire Dan tribe our sworn enemies. Endless fighting back and forth. In the end, both sides lose people. Who benefits?
Those who hope to see us tear each other apart.
Ahu, listen carefully. Our fishing cut off your livelihood. We didn't think it through. These 2 baskets of dried goods are an apology. And also a word from me, Shen Yan. The sea around this island shouldn't belong to any single clan. We people of the Egg clan are born to... You have skills. Why not join forces? Take this message back. Tell your leader. The people of Kamang Island want to be neighbors with the Egg clan, not enemies.
8. I'll remember these 2 baskets.
Ahu, weren't you captured by the shore people? How'd you get back? And with all this food?
They trapped me with a mechanism.
And
I thought I was done for. But their leader, Shen Yan, he didn't kill me, untied me, and gave me these 2 baskets of dried goods. Told me to bring them back for our elders and kids.
no such thing as a free lunch in this world. The shore folk are cunning. He did a widow paying New Year's respects to up to no good.
Sis, I was face to face with him for a while. He said cutting off our livelihoods was wrong on their part. Those 2 baskets are an apology. He also said we Egg clan are born to the water. They have skills. He wants to be neighbors with us, not enemies.
Neighbors! Oh. Have you forgotten how Dad died?
I haven't. It was sea raiders who killed Dad, not him.
That Shen Yan is different from every shore person I've ever met. All of them.
Bad news! Master!
A large crowd of Egg clan from the north of the island.
They've surrounded the camp!
Brothers, arm yourself!
See that, everyone? We give them fish and grain. And what do we get in return? They come at our gates with knives and forks. Trying to reason with outsiders is like asking a tiger for its skin. They fear force but don't appreciate kind. That is what they are. If we don't strike first now and drive them out, today will be our dying day. Charge!
Bailiff Shen, going out alone is too dangerous.
You're the leader of the Egg clan.
You're the one who let my brother go and sent the dried goods, Shen Yan.
That is me.
I want to see with my own eyes what you're really up to. There is no such thing as free fish in this world. What is your angle in being so nice to someone who stole from you?
I won't hide it from you. I need you damn people to know every undercurrent of this sea, every school of fish. I also want fewer enemies on this island in the future, and more allies.
Why should we Dan people help? You criminals from the shore.
Listen, I already told you, this is a waste of time.
I'm trying to show you a path that doesn't require hardship anymore.
What do you mean?
Your younger brother, Ahu, told me the fish run came late this year. Your clan has been hungry for over half a month. You Dan people have fished for generations, but fishing depends on nature's whims. When the fish run comes, you're full. When it doesn't, you starve. When the sea is rough, you can't even go out in boats, right?
So what? We Dan people have lived this way for generations.
Ajul, don't listen to this shore dweller sweet talk. We Dan people live off the sea. It is being this. We don't need outsiders to teach us how to live. I think he just wants to trick us and into risking our lives for him. No one from the shore has good intentions.
Let me ask you one thing. Can relying on nature's fish keep your clan from starving?
This is fate. Hunger is destiny.
An empty stomach is not destiny. It is because no one told you. Fish can not only be caught, but also raised.
Raise fish? How do you raise fish in the sea?
Look at this shallow sea. A bare sandy bottom. Fish swim over, but have no place to hide. Nothing to eat, so they don't stay. So they naturally swim away. But if we pile up stone groves on the seabed,
Stone groves.
seaweed will grow from the cracks of the rocks, which will attract small fish and shrimp. And big fish will come in schools to rest and spawn. Over time, this man-made stone grove will become a fish farm. Fish will gather more and more, and you no longer have to depend on the wet.
If this is true, then won't we have fish whenever we want from now on?
Not only this tidal flat, we can farm it in layers. A floating rack above the water for seaweed like nori and kelp. Ropes hung in the middle for mussels and oysters, clams and short-neck clams buried in the seabed mud. All 3 layers produce at the same time. 1 acre of sea now yields what 10 used to.
Are you telling the truth?
You'll see if it is true when it is done. I can teach your people to turn the entire shallow sea north of the island into a fish farm.
Shen Yan, you're crazy!
This farming method is the very foundation of Kangmang Island's survival.
We can't just give it away to outsiders.
Ancestral rule.
Skills must not be passed on.
You're handing over our core skill. What will we rely on to survive in the future?
Ajul, didn't I say it? No one teaches for free. He is using empty words to make. U.S. work has his laborers building some stone forest.
Once we finish it, he'll deny it. The fishing grounds will just go to the mainlanders.
Please, no need to argue, everyone.
And you are?
My surname is Zhou. I'm the steward of the Su family from southern Fujian.
Our young master, Su Mingyuan, the 3rd young master Su, does big business on the East Zhejiang Sea.
This farming technique of Mr. Shen's is truly unheard of, turning stone into gold.
Our young master eagerly seeks talent. How about this? This set of farming methods, along with the technique for turning green water into dried goods. Our Su family buys it all for 3,000 taels of silver. From now on, these techniques belong to the Su family. Mr. Shen takes the silver and must never teach them to anyone else. Deal.
Steward Zhou, please convey my thanks to 3rd young master Su, but I'm not selling the farming method.
Mr. Shen, is 3,000 taels not enough? Oh, is it too little? 5!
Not for any amount. You want to buy the exclusive rights just to keep this skill in the hands of the Su family alone and monopolize the profits of the sea. But keeping a skill in one family's hands makes it just one family's income source. Let more people learn it.
Let this sea produce more fish, and it can become a livelihood that feeds millions.
Compiling editor Lin, you say skills must not be passed on. Afraid that if you teach the Dan people, we'll lose our footing.
Let me ask you. We are all exiled convicts. There is no manpower, not enough boats. Can't even figure out the sea currents here. Relying on ourselves to turn this whole island, northern shallows, into fishing grounds. It'll take forever.
But the Dan people are different. They know the water and the fish seasons.
Generations living off the sea. Work on this sea. They're the experts.
We have the techniques.
They have the manpower and the sea skills. Combine both sides. This fishery can be expanded 10-fold, 100-fold.
That is not called charity. That is called partnership. Today, I'll make it clear. Set a rule. The breeding techniques. We Kangmang Island will teach the Dan people without holding back. After the fishery is built, the fish produced. Dan people provide labor and get 70%. We provide techniques and get 30%.
70% for us Dan people! You contributed such great skill, yet only take 30%. How is that fair in this world?
Elder, once the techniques are taught, they belong to everyone. But to raise fish in this sea requires day in, day out human effort. Those who work more should get more. That is the rule of Kenmo Island. Distribution according to work. Whoever contributes more gets the bigger share.
Shen Yan, I, a Zhu, have never seen a shoreman like you. From today, Daming and Kenmo Island form an alliance, build a fishery together, share the sea!
This shoreman is an exception.
Giving our skills to outsiders, and only taking 30%! What is Shen Yan really after?
Some don't understand why I'm giving our core skills to the Dan people, and only taking a small share. Because I figured out a truth long ago. True strength isn't about stepping on others and hogging all the benefits. True strength is making the people around you
Grow stronger along with you!
one person clutching a pie in hand. The pie is only that big. No matter how you divide it, no one gets full.
But if everyone works together to make the pie bigger and bigger, big enough that no one can finish it, this is the real deal!
Impervious to all persuasion. This divine test at this island. Not only can the young master not buy it, it will become a major threat to the Sioux family's maritime business in the future.
1.
Young master, that Shen Yan is stubborn as a mule. 3,000 pails, 5,000. He didn't even bat an eye. He knows the technique, but won't sell. What is worse, he has shared his iron smelting skills with the Dan people and formed an alliance with the entire Dan tribe. Now on that island, the shore dwellers and the Dan people have united.
A mere exiled minor centurion has such skill. Turning seawater into dry goods, fishing by the tides, and now aquaculture. Every single one of these skills is a gold mine that could rake in a fortune daily. Our SU family on this eastern Daejiang Sea has run shipping routes for decades. How can we let a drunkard like him build a gold mine right under our noses?
Young master, what should we do then? That island of his is united now. Salt tactics won't buy him.
If gentle doesn't work, then use force. Aren't there a bunch of pirates called Hong in these waters?
Young master means Hongya. That band of merciless pirates.
Prepare a lavish gift. Let's see if Shen Yan's knack for making big flatbread can withstand Hongya's blades.
Young master, it is not easy. We're using more and more salt to cure fish and make dried goods. But the salt we boil ourselves from seawater is dark and bitter and has a harsh taste. The cured fish carries that bitter taste. The Dan people refuse to trade for our rough salt.
Too many impurities. Seawater contains more than just salt. There are other bitter substances too. If you just boil it dry, both good and bad remain. How could it not be bitter?
Young master's meaning is, you have a way to make good salt.
3.
Salt is essential for daily life and a hard currency to trade for silver from outsiders. It is not enough to just boil it. We need to make the whitest, finest, cleanest salt.
Salt making! With you amateurs! Let me tell you, I've been drying salt for 40 years. The craft of boiling and drying salt. I know it all with my eyes closed.
Young master, this is Li Guai, an old salt worker exiled with us. Made salt his whole life. Just stubborn.
Kid, boiling salt is only for those with real skill. Your flashy methods. Fishing and farming. Fool, amateurs, sure, but boiling salt. You think you can make better salt than me? I say you don't know your place.
Master Li has made salt for 40 years. He is an expert. Then let me ask you. You've boiled salt your whole life. Why is it always dark and bitter? Can't get rid of that astringent taste.
Sea salt! Isn't it all like that? Salt tastes like this. The method passed down for generations. Just to boil seawater dry in a pot and squid the salt. There is no white fine salt.
The method is wrong. Boil all your life. You'll only get bitter salt.
You're slandering me! I'd like to see what fancy salt you can make!
First step is not to boil directly. First, let the seawater settle. Filter out the mud and sand. Then slowly boil. Wait until it is thick and salty, just about to produce salt. Now comes the most crucial step. Add a bit of this to the brine. The bitter stuff in seawater that makes salt bitter. When it meets this, it clumps and sinks. Scoop out the clean brine on top. Discard the bitter sediment at the bottom. The remaining clean brine. Then simmer slowly over low heat. Low and even heat.
How is this salt white? And so fine?
Master Li, please taste it.
Purely salty, not bitter at all, not a trace of astringency. I've boiled salt for 40 years. So, salt can be boiled like this. Oh my god! This salt is whiter and finer than official salt. If we take this out, how much silver would it fetch?
Sir, didn't your young master want Shen Yan salt-making method?
Only, you're willing to talk now.
That Shen Yan is a mere greenhorn. Why should he overshadow me? I'll give you the salt-making method. Your young master wrote it down. Let your young master also produce white salt. Smash Shen Yan's reputation. When your young master succeeds, don't forget my favor. With Shen Yan's recipe, the young master, our seal family, can also produce white salt. This is a surefire profit-making venture.
Shen Yan refused to sell. I still got my hands on it.
Why does it look like this? Taste it! Bitter and astringent! Worse than the coarse salt boiled by seaside fishermen. This is the recipe that old Lila Cripple gave! Useless! Every single one of them is useless! What step did Shen Yan tamper with?
Salt tactics didn't work. Stealing didn't work either. Was the generous gift sent to Hongya?
Reporting, young master, the gift has been delivered. Hongya has set out.
Good. Let's see if Shen Yan's snow salt can withstand the pirates' blades.
Master Lai, this salt field needs to be expanded. Managing it can't rely on me alone.
Mr. Shen.
On this entire island, no one knows salt better than you. With your 40 years of experience as the overseer of this salt field, I'd like to invite Master Li.
You know me.
What I know doesn't matter. All I know is you've boiled salt for 40 years. You have true feelings for salt. It is a shame to use your skills for scheming. Using them on this salt field is the right path.
Mr. Desolate, I was blinded by greed. I wronged you.
Let bygones be bygones. From now on, this salt works is yours.
This old life of mine will be devoted to this saltworks. No one will ever trick half a grain of salt out of me again. Bad news! Big ships at sea pirates! The pirates are attacking!
Brothers, don't panic! Pirates are here! This is our chance to earn merit! Shibahuo, let me handle the defense! I'll take men to the coast to fight!
Oh? What are you planning to do?
Captain Shen, aren't the fishermen good swimmers? And don't they know the coastal terrain? Let the fishermen lead the charge. They'll rush straight at the pirates head on. Our men will hold the rear, wait until the pirates and fishermen have worn each other out. Then we move in and pick off the survivors.
Go! Get him back! No good!
Sergeant, Zhang, we fishermen can lead the charge. But where are the weapons? The swords and spears in the camp. Why haven't you given us a single one?
The weapons are reserved for our brothers, holding the rear!
Aren't you fishermen all good swimmers and familiar with the terrain? Charge in with your fishing spears. Fight and tangle with the pirates first. Take the edge of their momentum.
Use a few fishing spears to block the pirates' steel blades.
Scared now? It is time to defend our homes island. Are the fishermen's men cowards?
Everyone stop. I'll take the front.
We don't even have a single decent weapon. The men holding the rear have full swords and spears. Is this how you fight the enemy? Or are you using the pirates' blades to kill your own men?
Captain Shen, you're slandering me! I'm just deploying our forces. Let the fishermen who know the terrain best lead the charge. What is wrong with that?
Lead the charge, but get no weapons. You want them to sacrifice their lives.
Fine, Zhang Biao! So you want us to rush forward? To have the pirates kill us fishermen for you?
Go! I'm doing this for the whole island!
This is no time for infighting. The pirates are about to land.
From this moment on, I'll take personal command of the defense. Sergeant Zhang, take a team to move the logs and stones. Follow my orders. No unauthorized troop movements.
Captain Shen, what gives you the right?
What gives me the right is I plan for everyone to live and win. You plan to let half the men die.
Who wants to put their life in the hands of someone who uses brothers as cannon fodder? Go stand with Sergeant Zhang now.
We fishermen will follow you.
Good. The pirates are fierce, but they're a scattered mob. They rely on brute force and momentum. We have fewer men and worse weapons. Fighting head-on means certain defeat. But we have something they don't. This terrain and one united heart. The pirates' boats can only land on this stretch of shallows. This passage is flanked by jagged rocks. On one side is the muddy pit left from digging our big spring. Narrow and hard to walk through. So, we let them come ashore from this path.
Young master, we can't block them from landing.
can't stop them. No need to stop them. Let them enter this narrow path. With many men, they won't be able to maneuver. They'll bunch up. Aho, take the damn brothers, good swimmers and climbers. Ambush on the reefs on both sides.
Got it!
Once all the pirates are in the narrow path, wait for my order. Drop rolling logs and rocks from above.
With the high ground, they'll have nowhere to hide!
Hojo, you take the jungle brothers and set up wooden shields at the narrow path exit. Form a shield wall. Spearmen stay behind the shields. Shield bearers only block, don't kill. Spearmen only thrust through the shield gaps. No running around. One shield with one spear. 2 men per team. Advance and retreat to the drumbeat. 1 drumbeat, 1 step forward.
Drum stops. Stand still.
No one rushes out on their own to show off.
1 blocks, 1 thrusts. Move to the drum. This is very different from our usual free-for-all.
Pirates are desperate outlaws. They rely on brute force, look fierce, but are actually chaotic. Each of us sticks to our position. United as one, we minimize it. Trap this rebel in this path.
A bunch of convicts and fishermen dare to challenge my men. Charge in and grab anything valuable. Take down anyone in the way.
Beat the drums!
Ambush! Ambush above! Retreat! Quick retreat!
Shield wall, advance!
Yeah! Who the hell are you?
Young master, we've counted. Most pirates are captured. The rest have surrendered on their knees.
Our side, not a single one dead.
Just a few brothers with scraped skin. 0 casualties! 0 casualties! We wiped out the pirates!
Mr. Shen is mighty! No using damn people as meat shields, no brute force. Not a single man dead.
And we annihilated the pirates!
You want to use the pirates to wipe out the islanders, so you can reap the benefits. But look closely.
Someone who treats everyone as expendable will end up abandoned by everyone. Only by treating everyone as your own, each in their place, watching each other's backs, can you, with the least cost, win the toughest battle.
So who ordered you to attack Calming Island?
Trying to get information out of me? Dream on!
A gang of pirates like you, attacking a barren penal island, with nothing worth taking.
No one behind this?
No payment. I don't buy it. Someone paid you to come. That person's surname is Socre.
How did you know it is so?
So it is the sub-family at sea.
Chief, the second in command, he's been captured alive by Calming Island's people. Our brothers are being caught. We're almost completely wiped out.
Damn it! How infuriating! A lousy island of convicts. A few peasants dare to annihilate my vanguard and capture my brothers.
Red Farm Chieftain, please calm down. That Shen Yan is full of tricks. The vanguard suffering a hidden loss is nothing. That island isn't just convicts and fishermen. There is also endless snow salt, mountains of dried fish and goods. Every pile is a mountain of gold and silver.
Our young master said, this is the down payment. If you can crush Calming Island, the island's wealth is yours to take. Our Sioux family will give you even greater rewards.
Folly! I'll go meet the Shen Yan. Issue orders to the follow me to attack Calming Island. I will turn that island, people and goods, into dust.
Mr. Shen is here! A huge fleet of ships has appeared on the sea!
How many people are there?
At most, we can gather. Maybe 200 to 300 with weapons. That is 10 against 1 for us.
Why panic? Red Fang brought so many ships. It looks terrifying, but he made a big mistake. He thought more ships and men could crush us.
But this sea is our home turf.
Not his! Pass my order! The whole island prepares for battle. This fight, we're not just taking it on. We're keeping them and their ships here in this sea!
Hongya's big ships have deep drafts. To get close to our dock, they have to take this deepest channel. Adu, you and your people are the best swimmers. I need you to take your team underwater. On both sides of this channel in the shallows, secretly plant sharpened wooden stakes.
Hidden underwater stakes?
Stake tips facing the channel, hidden below the surface, invisible to anyone on the ships. Their big ships sit deep. If they get greedy and rush in, sailing into the stake zone, their hulls will be pierced and stuck. They won't be able to go forward or back.
Just like the net traps we set in the mudflats. Let their ships come to us.
Oh, the Joe, take the artisan household. Make fire attack devices. Seal fire oil, pine resin, and sulfur into clay pots. Make them into jar bombs. Add fuses. Pair them with stone-throwing crossbows.
Use leather straps to hurl the jars over. Once the clay jar breaks, fire oil splashes, ignites on contact with fire. Their wooden ships and sails, all tinder.
Young master, with this,
How could their ships escape?
Once the ships are in chaos and their men fall into the water, it is your tanka, people's moment. You're skilled underwater. Punch holes in their ships. Take out the scattered soldiers in the water. Everyone does their part. Tanka handle underwater. Artisans handle fire attack. Military and artisan households guard the dock. Work together as one. We've got this fight in the bag.
Mr. Li, the pirates have so many ships. No matter how capable Shen Yan is, this time it is a dead end for him.
What is the panic? If Shen Yan wants to fight to the death, that is his business. Why should we be buried with him?
Mr. Lin, what do you say?
The South family at sea has always wanted this island, haven't they? We quietly open the dock gate in the chaos. Let Su's men in. Tell the Su family about everything Shen Yan did before. Then, hand over this island. The Xiu family, Gessi, will both benefit from this. We might even use the Xiu family's connections to clear our names and get back to the surface and become the elite among our people.
But if Shen Yan finds out...
He is busy fighting the pirates. He won't have time to watch the back. Let's do it tonight. When the pirates attack, the whole island will be in chaos. That is our chance to act.
Mr. Shen, something's wrong. Liu Weizhuan and Zhang Biao are planning a rebellion. I heard it with my own ears. They plan to use the pirate attack and the chaos on the island to open the dock gate and let the sea merchants in. They want to offer this island to the Su family to curry favor.
Just as I suspected.
Those two traitors! I'll take men and arrest them right now!
No. If we alert them now, they'll deny everything. They'll turn around and accuse us, and the troops will lose morale.
What they want is the gate when the docks are in chaos and no one's watching. Then we'll make sure that gate stays locked. Lao Zhou, take your most trusted men. Dress like regular guards. Keep a secret watch on the dock gate. Don't tip them off. Wait until they make their move and open the gate. Catch them red-handed.
Understood. Let's see how those two traitors can show their faces after this.
Charge in! Men! Raise this broken island to the... All the gold and silver on the island! Snow salt and dry goods! They're all yours!
A little closer.
Now!
What is going on? Why isn't the ship moving? Ambush! There are snakes underwater! The hull's breached! We're taking on water! Don't panic! Abandon the big ships! Take the small boat! Charge ashore!
Fire crossbows!
Water! Pour water to put out the fire! Abandon ship! Everyone abandon ship!
Ha! Zhu, the underwater work is yours!
Right now! The whole island is fighting for their lives at the front. No one has time for this. Open the gate and let the Seal family in.
Ming Dynasty, Zhang Biao! You two traitors! Just as I thought!
Old Zhou, what are you doing? I came to check the gate. Afraid pirates might sneak in through here.
Checking the gate? Then why did you lift the gate bolt?
Was forced by Liu Weizhuan. He wanted to hand over the island for let the sea merchants in. It has nothing to do. Xiaobiao, you're slandering me!
Lin Bizhu, since the day you boarded the ship, you've kept causing trouble and stirring things up. Today, you finally pulled open that treasonous door yourself.
Last night, pirates 10 times our number couldn't set foot on this island. But while we were defending it, someone tried to sell us all to the enemy. Lin Wenxuan is full of book learning. Zhang Biao is full of strength. Both served as chief officials in the garrison. In background and ability, they're better than ordinary people in every way. But when it came to life or death, the first thing of betraying, thinking of running for their life, wanting to survive by stepping on everyone else, was exactly them. And the ones truly fighting desperately on the shore, risking their lives to defend this island, are these vagrants, boat people, and craftsmen they look down on. Today I finally fully understand. Privilege and status can't buy a person's loyalty. Those who can truly share life and death with you in danger and desperately protect this home are the ones you treat as your own. The ones you treat with sincerity. Treat everyone as family, and this island can be defended.
Young master, these two traitors have ironclad evidence of colluding with the enemy. If you ask me, just
Kill them. It would be satisfying, yes. But our Kangmang Island makes rules based on justice, not killing to establish authority. Record their crimes, lock them up under guard, and sentence them to hard labor. We'll settle everything later.
I'm afraid that Lane won't give up his treachery. Even locked up, he won't behave.
Assign trustworthy people to keep a strict watch. Right now, more than watching two useless people. What matters is this island. We need to get it up and running fast.
Young master, Hongya's main force is completely wiped out. Just who is Shen Yan? Even with Hongya's entire force here, he annihilated them all.
I used the pirates.
I tried the buyout, and now even Hongya's main force has been fed into the grinder. A mere exiled convict's broken island has become a mountain that my Sioux family cannot move.
Young master, the pirates are all finished. Do we have any other way?
Pirates are the underworld, not fit for the table. They lost because our cause lacks legitimacy. But what if the government steps in?
You mean Young?
Zhejiang Coastal Defense, Qianhou Zhouxian.
He has been our self-family's backer for years. He has official ships, soldiers, and the imperial law on his side. Let's see. If Shen Yan can hold off the pirates' blades, can he hold off the emperor's soldiers? And the charge of treason?
Prepare a generous gift. Come with me to pay respects to Lord Zhou Shenjia. This time,
I will make sure Shen Yan never rises again.
Master, it is chaos! The house builders, the dock repairers, the salt dryers, fish farmers, hundreds of people. Who does what? Who gets how much grain? Who sleeps in which? It is all a mess! Hey, everyone works without any rules, fighting every day.
War needs order. Living and doing business need order even more. With more people and more tasks, we can't just rely on enthusiasm. We need to set rules and procedures.
Bailiff Shen, these accounts and distributions are a total disorder.
No one but a specialist can sort them out.
I may not be humble, but I served as chief clerk in the county office for 20. I'm skilled in this job of managing accounts, distributing grain, and settling the people. Who else but me?
This is Chief Clerk Zhao, formerly the county office's chief. He was exiled for embezzlement. He is a pro at bookkeeping and money management, but he has got too much attitude.
Since Archivist Zhao is so skilled in this, then, let me ask you, how do you plan to manage these accounts? How do you plan to distribute the grain and housing?
The way of distribution has had fixed rules since ancient times. Respect and inferiority, noble and lowly are distinguished.
Those from military households are the foundation. They should rank highest for grain and housing. Artisan households have skill. They rank in the middle. As for those drifters and boat people, the low-class people with no registration or occupation, just give them enough to keep alive. As long as they can work, that is fine. Ranking by seniority like this, everything is orderly. Only then does the court's law show hierarchy and ethics.
Why was it that last night, while guarding the island, we boat people dove underwater to breach the risking life and limb? Why do we become low class when distributing grain and housing?
Hierarchy is like this. It has always been so.
The authority over the workshops, salt fields, and fisheries, Captain Shen, should be handed to an old man like me who understands the rules and reason to coordinate everything uniformly, letting those roughnecks each run things their own way. What kind of decency is that?
Archivist Zhao, I've understood your talk of hierarchy.
Those who work eat chaff and swallow husks. Those who rest on seniority sit back and enjoy the fruits. That kind of rule won't work on my Kangming Island.
Then, Captain Shen, what do you mean? No distinction of rank?
Do you want these several hundred people to be a chaotic mess? Wouldn't the island then have no rules or ethics? Just a heap of loose sand.
There will be rules.
But not based on who your father is, or what your background is. It is based on how much work you've done, how much effort you've put in. From today on, all work on the island will be clearly priced. Building one house earns how many work credits. Drying one load of salt earns how many work credits. Making one section of shipwreck earns how many work credits. Diving to repair one fish reef earns how many work credits. Do more work, earn more credits. More credits means more grain distributed, more housing, and more money received. This is called piecework. Whatever work you do, you get paid accordingly. No matter if you're from a military household, artisan household, drifter, or civilian. On this ledger, only the effort you put in counts. Your origins don't matter.
God, that is fair!
Piecework alone isn't enough. We need to categorize and manage hundreds of people. From today onward, by skill and by trade. Divide everyone on the island into workshops. Blacksmiths go to the iron workshop. Shipbuilders go to the ship workshop. Salt farmers go to the salt field. Fish farmers go to the fish farm.
Each workshop registers and creates a roster. Who is in which workshop doing what work? Record the work, every entry clear and itemized. Each workshop elects the most capable, the person who commands the most respect, to be the foreman. They oversee all the work of that workshop. From today onward, the third rule of Kangming Island. The capable rise, the mediocre fall. Those with skill, who are willing to work, even if they are refugees, can become foremen, earn high pay, and be respected. Those without skill, who try to coast on status and put on airs. Even if you were an official for 20 years, Guai, you'll have to step aside.
Kill! Young master, that clerk Zhao is really out of line. You assigned him to audit the account. Instead, he spends all day holding a teacup and putting on it. He pushes all the work onto his subordinates. The subordinates are all complaining, saying, why does he do nothing and still get the same work points as us?
Handle it according to the rules.
Clerk Zhao, how much of these past few days' accounts have you audited?
Do you know my status? These trivial calculations can be done by underlings. I sit in command and oversee, and strategize. How can I do everything myself?
On Kama Island, there is no such thing as just strategizing and reaping without work. According to the piecework rules, you haven't even completed a few jumps these past few days. The work you've recorded is negligible. From today onward, based on the work you've actually recorded, we will deduct your work points and rations.
You dare to deduct my rations! I am, after all, a former clerk!
Having been a clerk doesn't put food on the table. Since you refuse to audit the accounts, then you no longer need to do the auditing job.
Go to the salt field and dry salt with everyone else. You'll be credited for however much you dry, and get that much grain. The capable rise, the incompetent fall. Registrar Zhao, you earned this yourself.
Hey, we really don't have enough iron. Shipbuilding needs rivets and cables. Reclaiming land needs hoes and sickle. When pirates or soldiers attack again, we'll also need swords and spears. But this little furnace of ours, the heat's not enough. It can only work soft iron. It is labor-intensive, and the output isn't durable.
Soft iron isn't durable. That is because the heat isn't high enough to forge good steel. To build good ships and forge sharp weapons, you first need good steel. To make good steel, you need to build a large blast furnace and raise the fire to a temperature never reached before.
Yes.
Build the blast furnace. Forge good steel. Only then can this island truly stand firm.
Director Lin, that Shen Yan has now exiled me to the salt fields to dry salt, mixing with those dirt-footed laborers. This is a disgrace to scholarship.
Registrar Zhao, we are both educated, reasonable men. But now we're trampled under the boot of a disgraced military man. Can you swallow this?
I can't swallow it, but Shen Yan is powerful now.
Everyone's on his side. What can we do?
I heard Shen Yan wants to build a blast furnace to forge some good steel.
Yes, I heard it with my own ears today.
Steel making is the hardest and most dangerous thing under heaven. If the heat is off, why even the furnace will explode. The Su family, the sea merchants, have always wanted Shen Yan's skills. I happen to have a steel-making method here. You find a way to leak this method to the Su family.
Give the steel-making method to the Su family. But that would be helping the Su family, boosting the enemy's morale.
Phew, the method I'm giving is wrong. If the Sao Shu family follows this wrong method to make steel,
Their furnace will explode, no question. They'll lose their shirt. Meanwhile, Shen Yan's side might not succeed either. Once his blast furnace explodes, people will be hurt. Everyone will realize that Shen Yan too can mess up and cause deaths. By then, his reputation will collapse.
Young master is captured. The pirate ships are broken and leaking. Repairing them is a huge pain. Besides, these are all old boats built by others. Mixed styles, lots of problems. If we want to stand on these waters, we'll need our own big ships sooner or later.
Mr. Shen, we need ships that can fight. We don't have the skill.
Ships are this island's legs. Just repairing old ones won't cut it. We need to build our own. Build them fast and good. Able to great Fushuan ships that can hold off strong enemies.
Young master, shipbuilding is an extremely fine craft. Without decades of experience, a master craftsman, you simply can't pull it off.
Master craftsman, is there one on the island?
Among the exiled artisans, there is Grandpa Chen, who built Fushuan ships his whole life. But the old man has a very odd temper.
Grandpa Chen, I've long admired. I want to ask you to lead the shipbuilding and train a group of apprentices to pass down your shipbuilding skills.
I can build ships.
Apprentices?
Which people?
Anyone on the island willing to learn can learn. Especially the Tanka people. They know the water well, understand seafaring. They're the best. The Tanka won't do! Absolutely not! This craft of building ships is my Chen family's heirloom. Passed down and chisel, generation after generation.
Those Tanka people. Crude folk who floated on water for generations. Not a single character they know. Are they worthy of learning my family's secret craft? This skill, I only passed in Chen blood. No outsider can steal a bit of it.
Grandpa Chen, let me ask you. If you keep it to yourself and don't pass it on, after you pass away, will this skill be buried with you into the ground?
That is still my Chen family's business. Better than teaching it to those irrelevant rough folk and ruining our ancestors' craft.
Fine. It is your craft. Whether to pass it on is up to you. About the shipbuilding, I'll handle it myself.
Mr. Shen, don't you need Chen Agan, that old master, relying on feel and experience, chipping away bit by bit? What good are these drawings you're making?
Why is Chen Agan so slow at building ships? Because he relies entirely on decades of experience in his head. Every single piece of timber, he has to measure by hand and trim by hand.
He alone is the lifeblood of the whole ship. If he gets sick, old, or passes away, the ship can't be finished.
Mr. Shen's method is different.
I break down a whole big ship into parts. A ship is just a keel, ribs, planks, and beams fitted together. I set precise dimensions for each part. Draw them up, and everyone follows the drawings. Working separately, you just make this one type of keel from this drawing. He just makes that type of plank from that drawing. Everyone makes just one thing, fast and accurate. Then, like stacking blocks, we fit all the parts together perfectly to form a whole ship.
I see, that way. Not everyone needs to be a master. Just do your own part, right from the drawing. With so many people working together, ships get built much faster, don't they?
Yes. One master takes years to build a ship. With hundreds of us working separately from drawings, we can build a fleet
In months.
Good timber and good drawings aren't enough. A ship gets battered by wind and waves day and night. If you just use plain iron nails to fasten the planks, over time, the nails will loosen and the planks will separate, and the ship will fall apart.
Then, what do we do? The waves at sea are so strong.
So we need to make a new kind of nail, with spiral ridges carved onto the shank, like twisting a rope. These spiral nails screw into the wood. The threads gripped no matter how much it is pounded or shaken. They won't budge, and will never come loose. With these spiral nails, the ship is fastened. The seams are tight and strong, can withstand the strong winds and big waves of the open sea.
The layers of spiral grain. Once it bites into the wood, it won't let go, young master. How many brilliant ideas do you have in that head of yours?
Once the blast furnace produces good steel, these spiral nails can be made quickly and well. Good steel, good nails, good blueprints. Then, our great ship will have a strong skeleton.
Mr. Shen, look! This is the 20th hull plank made today. Every dimension is exact, no error!
Good. Fast and precise.
This curve here. Even more perfect than what I could make. You said it would always be accurate.
With so many people,
How can the pieces fit so seamlessly?
With standards and rules for everyone to follow, the results naturally all come out the same.
The secret technique I've guarded my whole life. Turns out it is worth less than a piece of paper.
Grandpa Chen, your skill is not inferior to the blueprints. The feel in your hands, built over decades, your eye for timber. That is the very root of these drawings. But if a craft is kept in one person's hands, it will age, it will wither, it will be lost.
Turning it into something everyone can learn. Blueprints and standards everyone can use. That is how it survives. To build more and better ships, generation after generation.
Mr. Shen,
I've come to see it clearly. This scroll of the Chan family's ancestral blueprints. I offer it up.
Whoever wants to learn. I will teach. I'll pass on my decades of hand feel and eye for wood to them. Don't let this craft be buried in the ground with me. Grandpa Chen, from today on, you are the master instructor of this shipyard. Combine your skill with my blueprints and train a generation of master shipbuilders for this island. Shen Yan went to all that trouble, but my Sioux family can get the skills for steel making. Quick! Follow what the formula says. Increase the firepower. Push the furnace temperature up.
Young master, something's wrong. The furnace temperature is too high. The ingredient ratios are also wrong. The furnace can't hold much longer.
Why panic? That is how the formula says it. Keep going. Run! Why did it explode? This formula is fake! Ling Wingxuan, that useless fool, gave it to me. It turned out to be a harmful fake formula.
Young master, the blast furnace is finally built. We can fire it up tomorrow to make steel. With good steel, the mystical rivets for shipbuilding, the ocean-going vessels, and the weapons to defend against enemies, all will be secure.
Making steel is the step that will transform this island. This batch of steel must succeed. No failure allowed.
Mr. Shen, I heard a strange story out on the open sea. The Saul family of sea merchants somehow got their hands on a steel-making formula. They tried to make steel in secret, and their furnace exploded. Word is, they lost a huge sum of money, and several craftsmen were injured.
Young master, couldn't it be connected to Ling Wingxuan? That old bastard. Steelmaking. Steelmaking? Easy to say. I've heard that even that wealthy sea merchant family that blew up their furnace trying to make steel.
Yeah, this furnace is blazing so fierce. If it explodes, standing this close, we'll all be in trouble. Young master, everyone's here. I'm just saying, just in case, if this furnace doesn't work.
Lo Zhou, why did the sea merchant's furnace blow up?
Because they used fake formula.
A fake formula is one thing, but our furnace was built. Every part was inspected again and again. I know the ingredient mix and the firing temperature.
Mr. Shen, what are these clay pots for?
These are called crucible. They're pots fired from the most heat-resistant clay. Ordinary iron smelting is done with the iron exposed. The smoke in the furnace, all the impurities seep into the iron. The iron produced is brittle and impure, but I put the iron along with the calculated ingredients into this crucible. Seal it. The smoke, ash, and impurities from outside can't get in. The entire crucible is buried in the furnace fire. The high heat melts the iron inside into molten iron. Few impurities, strong and tough. The sea merchant's furnace exploded because they left the furnace open and smelted. Temperature control was lost.
We use a crucible to shield the steel inside, and we control the temperature precisely. Producing good steel is almost certain.
Jiatan, ancient method. Push the furnace temperature up steadily for me. The temperature is right. Open the furnace. Take out the crucible. It worked! Molten steel! Real molten steel! We really smelted it!
What? The sea merchant's furnace exploded. How did he?
This is good steel. Some said even the sea merchant's furnace exploded. Shen Yan was going to fail badly this time. Now, this batch of steel
is done.
Yes, yes.
This ingot still needs repeated forging to hammer out the impurity, to make the steel denser and tougher before it can become tools. But this steel is hard and tough. Relying on men swinging sledgehammers, they tire out after a few strikes, and the force is uneven.
Young master, what strange contraption is this again?
Water flow drives a large water wheel. The water wheel drives a heavy hammerhead.
Up and down.
Automatic forging. As long as the water flows, the hammer doesn't stop. The force is strong and even. It matches dozens of strong men, and it never gets tired.
How much labor does it save? And how much good steel can we produce?
Just saying this knife is good is useless. The weapons we used before, what quality was the iron? Everyone knows. Today, take this new steel knife and compare it with the old iron weapons.
Watch closely.
The iron bar is broken! This knife cuts iron like mud!
Good knife! With such steel knives! What pirates or soldiers do we have to fear?
Let me tell everyone a huge joke. Listen, everyone. That's the merchant the SU family somehow used one of the despicable tricks and stole a steel-making formula. Also wanted to get rich by smelting, but then they followed that recipe and tried to smelt it. The furnace blew to pieces. They lost a mountain of silver, and a bunch of craftsmen tried to steal a chicken, but losing the bait, the SU family shot themselves in a fort. Serves them right for trying to steal our Caning Island skills. Now the furnace blew up, lost money, and became a huge joke.
Today we have smelted good steel and forged steel knives for ironwork. But what I want to say is, this skill of smelting steel, this skill of building ships, this skill of drying salt and raising fish, who should own them from now on?
Naturally, someone who knows the trade. Someone of status should be in charge.
No! Starting today, Canmore Island will open workshop schools. Smelting steel, building ships, drying salt, raising fish, all these skills will be taught for free in the school. Whether you're a soldier, officer, refugee, or tanker, as long as you're willing to learn, everyone can enter the school!
Not only that, we will also build a primary school, a school for children to learn to read and write. All the children on the island, whether from soldier or artisan family, whether refugee or tanker house, regardless of birth or status, all will enter for free. They'll learn to read and write.
Sir, can our children, the low-class people's kids, can they really go to school and study too?
Elder, I told you. On this island, there are no low-class people. Some think common prosperity means dividing wealth equally among everyone. It is not. True common prosperity is not about equally dividing wealth. It is about giving everyone the same fair opportunity, so that anyone willing to learn and work hard, no matter how humble their origins, can learn a skill and improve their lives through their own hands. That is the true common prosperity!
Third young Master Su, our two families have been old friends. Speak freely.
That calming island in the East Sea, they are privately manufacturing, secretly smelting, illegally opening, and colluding with the gather refugees. A veritable independent kingdom overseas.
Such a guilty man, without remorse. Instead, Hort defies the imperial rebellion.
Where is the evidence?
Magistrate Joe, please look. This is Shen Yan, secretly forging steel on the island, building warships without evidence of gathering hundreds of support. If you, sir, lead the imperial troops to crush these rebels, removing a major threat to the court, and also take off from the island the inexhaustible snow salt, steel, ships, and goods, and bring them all under your name, this would be a credit like no one. A fortune beyond measure.
So Shen Yan, the rebel gathering supporters, dare to write under the nose of my Zhejiang coastal defense, forge weapons illegally, occupy an island. Transmit my orders. Assemble 5 warships and 500 elite soldiers. I, the Chiliarch, will personally lead. Raise Kongming Island, capture all those rebels in one net, and escort them to the provincial capital for trial.
Mr. Shen, this is terrible! I've spotted offshore. Troops from the have dispatched 5 ships, heading straight for our Kongming Island. Leading on its coastal defense, Chiliarch, and that sea merchant, Su Mingyue, is also on board. Imperial troops! Imperial troops!
5 warships, 500 elite soldiers. Zhou Xian himself is coming.
Defending the island against pirates is self-defense, but this means fighting Imperial troops.
I know what you're all afraid of.
But think about it.
Have we ever plotted rebellion? It is that merchant Su Mingyue who bribed the corrupt official Zhou Xian to fabricate charges, to rob us of our homes and businesses, and take our lives. Zhou Xian is not here to enforce the law. He took bribes and came to loot. Facing those who come to rob and kill, no matter what banner they fly, we have every right to defend our homes and protect our wives and children. The Imperial troops, but to land on the island, they must first win the sea battle. Our newly built Fu ships should come in handy.
Young Master, this ship is finally complete compared to those captured pirate ships. Much more imposing.
This ship is not just imposing. Look at its hull. Sharp bow, round belly, tapered stern, like a fish. Minimal resistance, fast and effortless to sail.
And this rudder.
Ordinary rudders have the blade entirely behind the pivot. When the ship is big and the waves are rough, the helmsman has to use all his strength, move it in front of the pivot to turn it. This way, the water pushes on the small portion in front of the pivot, helping to save effort. The helmsman just gives a gentle nudge, and the big ship can turn nimbly. This rudder alone can make a big ship turn as nimbly as a small boat in the waves. Now look at the bottom on both sides.
I added 2 long fin plates called anti-roll fins. Out at sea, wind and waves are strong. The ship easily rolls side to side. These 2 fin plates suppress the hull's roll, making the ship steady and even in big waves. Fast hull, agile rudder, stable body. A Fujian junk like this can seize the advantage in naval battles.
Officer Shen, the top priority of the sea trial is steering the ship. We can't be careless. I've sailed for 30 years. What storms haven't I seen? I'm the only one fit to be the main helmsman. Master Zhou has vast experience.
Naturally, a skilled helmsman.
However,
a hull knows the currents and reefs of this sea. I want a Hugh to board with you.
So you complement each other.
That who is a boat dweller.
A hoe is a strong...
Familiar with the undercurrents and reefs of this sea, let him be the co-helmsman and partner with you.
No. Steering is a profound art.
It takes decades of practice and intuition. Commanding a large Fujian junk is a top priority. Are they even The trial hasn't started yet.
Who is good enough? We'll find out by trying.
I'm enough on my own. Having a boat dweller in my way. What a disgrace.
Master Zhou, words are cheap. How about this?
Let's have a competition.
Master Zhou.
You're steering one of our captured old pirate ships, using your old method.
A who is sailing this new Fushuan. Both ships depart from this dock, go around the reef island offshore, and come back. Who is faster, steadier, more agile at the helm? Everyone can see it clearly.
How come my ship is slow and unsteady? Got it!
Almost lost the rudder!
How is that kid's ship so fast and steady and turns so lightly?
Master Zhou, it is not that your skill is lacking. It is the hull design.
This balanced rudder, these simplified keel runners help to hulk a lot.
No matter how good, steering a slow and shaky old ship can't outrun a fast and steady good ship. And Master Zhou, a who can bring out a ship's strength to the fullest. Which waters have undercurrents, where the wind is strong, how to ride the waves. These are skills passed down through generations of Tanka people, earned with their lives.
Let me be your second mate. I'll teach you all my 30 years of helmsmanship. Master Zhou, I'll learn from you.
Appoint you as the primary helmsman of the new Fushuan.
Zhou Laogui as helmsman instructor.
Young man, please wait.
What for?
I heard the Imperial troops are coming.
Yeah, Commander Zhou's 5 warships are said to be arriving soon.
Young man, you're following Shen Yan, a guilty rebel, defending an isolated island destined to be crushed by the Imperial army.
What is in it for you?
You.
Shen Yan is a traitor. Follow him. When the Imperial army takes the island, we'll both be dead and drag our families into it. But if you're willing to help me, deliver a letter to Commander Zhou outside the island.
You just need to tonight find a way to get this letter to the shore and hand it to the Imperial Army spy. In the letter, I'll tell Commander Zhou the true situation on the island. When we set the time for the Imperial attack, I'll find a way to open the dock prison so I can coordinate from inside. Surrender this island. You and I will be Commander Zhou's great heroes. I'll deliver it for you. This is Lin Wengshuan, a secret letter from Mr. Lin to Commander Zhou. Lin Wengshuan is another person on the island, sending us messages. Mr. Lin said he is willing to act. It is all written clearly in the letter. When the government troops attack the island, he'll coordinate from within and hand over the dock. Good. I'll report to the commander immediately.
A guard, watching a prisoner shed, sneaked off to the beach in the dead of night and made contact with a suspicious small boat. From the looks of it, he seemed to be passing something.
Who is in the prisoner shed?
Lin Wengshuan.
You secretly tail that guard and also keep an eye on the shed. When the government troops attack at the moment, he moves to open the dock.
Catch him red-handed.
And take them all out, along with the government troops offshore.
The government troops have 5 warships. No matter how fast our Fujian ships are, we're outnumbered. Going head-to-head at sea would be a loss. What can really keep the enemy off the island is a coastal battery set up on the high ground overlooking the ship. The enemy ships are still at sea, out of our reach, but our cannons can hit them from far away on shore.
Coastal cannons, young master. We did capture a few old cannons from the pirate ships, but those things are clumsy and inaccurate. They'd be gone after a dozen battles. What use are they?
The old cannons go because the gunpowder doesn't work and the firing method is wrong. What we're going to make is a new gunpowder that shoots farther and more accurately. With this coastal cannon, they won't get within a step of our dock.
Ha! Make cannons. Shoot farther and more accurately. I served away in true artillery for 20 years. I've handled every kind of cannon. You, who haven't even touched a cannon for a few days, want to make a new cannon that shoots farther. If you ask me, that is pure fantasy. A waste of effort. Ha! Gunpowder is just gunpowder. Sulfur, saltpeter, charcoal, grind them into powder and mix them together. This powdered gunpowder, I can mix it with my eyes closed. What is so special about it?
Old Master Zhang is right. The ingredients are just those. But the problem is with this powder. When gunpowder is packed into the cannon barrel, tightly compacted, when it ignites, only the outer layer burns first. The inside doesn't burn in time, so the force is wasted. So powdery propellant looks powerful, but it can't reach far because the energy isn't used effectively.
So, I made this powder into uniform little grains, see? There are gaps between the grains. When it ignites, the fire can travel through these gaps and reach every grain instantly, making the gunpowder burst several times more powerful than the tightly packed powder. With the same cannon, using these granulated grains, the cannonball flies farther and hits harder.
Granulated powder. Sounds fancy. Talk is cheap. Let's see it in action. Mighty propellant alone. The cannonball flies out and goes where?
If you can't aim, it is useless anyway.
Your aim was based on guessing, but mine is based on calculation.
Calculation? What the hell are these scribbles? Just fire the cannon. Wait, Master Zhang. When a cannonball is fired,
it doesn't fly in a straight line. It goes up first, reaches its highest point, then falls down. It follows a curved arc, like throwing a stone. I know that, old man.
So what? So what? How high and how far that arc go?
Depending on the cannon's elevation, angle, and how much propellant you load, the cannonball will land. All of that can be calculated. I've calculated the cannon's elevation angle into this chart. For example, to hit, set the cannon at this angle, load this much propellant, and the ball will land right there. Are you saying you can predict exactly where the ball?
Impossible. I've been firing cannons for
all by feel and experience. You can calculate accurately with just a piece of paper.
Let's fire a shot to see if it is accurate. That target ship is exactly 200 paces away.
Follow the table and raise the muzzle to this angle. Load this many grains of powder.
A greenhorn kid thinks he can verify accuracy at 200 paces with just a piece of paper. I'll watch.
Fire!
Hit dead center on the target ship at 200 paces! One shot and it hit! Good gun! This coastal battery!
Let's see if those government rats dare to come close!
Shot after shot hits! Still, at 200 paces. I've operated cannons for 20 years. I can barely hit 3 out of 10. So gunpowder can be made this way. Cannons really can be aimed by calculation. 2! Shen. But today's shot, my 20 years, have been wasted.
You have real skill. I have new gunpowder and new calculation methods. Combined, the cannon can reach 200 paces.
I am completely convinced. You call the shots for the artillery unit from now on.
Master Zhang,
you should be the head instructor of this unit.
Your experience plus the new gunpowder and methods from now on. Every shot will hit.
All right. These old bones of mine, this 20 years of artillery skills. From now on, I entrust to Mr. Shen. Entrusted to this unit! I heard that you and Mr. Lin in the prisoner shed have some dealings. What are you up to? The government's big ships will arrive soon, Shen Yan. He is going to throw an egg at a rock. I, old Zhang, have served cannons at the garrison. I am still a man of the... This, Shen Yan, is a guarding a fortress that is doomed to fall. I don't want to be buried with him. And I don't want to implicate my family. What do you mean? I know where the coastal cannons on the island are positioned. You take the positions of these batteries and leak them to the government. When the government forces, but they can first eliminate these batteries. Good. This is a huge merit. And you can redeem your crime. I'll write down the positions of the batteries and report it to Mr. Lin. Have him send it out together. The young master, it is that same guard again. This time, the one making contact with him, the new artillery instructor, Old Zhang. Old Zhang slyly handed a piece of paper to the guard. Our man saw it. It looked like a map of the fort positions.
Old Zhang. He just got slapped down and caved. And now he is already scheming. The Imperial Army hasn't, but people are already losing their nerve. Lin Wenshuan's network is still gathering intel on our island's true situation.
Young master, are you saying the guard not only delivers letters for Lin Wenshuan, but is also steadily leaking military secrets to him, even where our artillery batteries are set up? They're selling that to the Imperial Army.
Exactly, a guard. And Old Zhang, what this line strings together is the traitors on the island who haven't yet been rooted out.
Young master, now even the fort positions are leaked. Once the Imperial Army, they'll take out our batteries for... What do we do? Let them leak.
They want the fort positions. I'll give them the fort positions. Where the real trap is, I have my own plan. When they attack based on this leaked defense layout, that is when I'll lead them into the trap.
Imperial Army ships are here! 5 big ships have arrived off the island!
Listen up! You convict on the island! You are already guilty criminals. Yet you've gathered and set up a separate regime, forged your weapons, and resisted the Imperial... This is tantamount to rebellion! I, the Chen Hu, give you 1 hour. Lay down your weapons, open the gates and surrender. Find the chief culprit, Shen Yan, and bring him out for execution. Otherwise, once my 500 elite troops land on the island, we'll capture all you rebels! And escort you back to the provincial capital for trial. Fellow villagers on the island, Hi, the Jianhuo know. Most of you are innocent people who were exiled and are just being used by that rebel, forced onto the pirate ship. Only the ringleader, Shen Yan, will be executed. All you need to do is tie up Shen Yan, open the gates, and past offenses with all of my past crimes as a centurion will not be investigated. I'll even let you return to your home.
Leave in peace! Did you hear that? Zhou Xian said only I, Shen Yan, will be executed, and you'll be sent back home.
I'm asking you all.
Do you believe him?
Among you are refugees, boat people who've drifted at sea for generations, military families. The garrison's already abandoned you here.
If Zhou Xian sends you back, what awaits you? Continuing to be the underlings who are trampled on, being treated like weeds again.
But this island,
this home we built with our own hands. There is food to eat, houses to live in. Children can go to school.
everyone is treated as a human being.
Zhou Xian's amnesty is a trick to get you to give up our home and kneel down as slaves again. That kind of amnesty.
Do you want it? Mr. Shen is right. We refugees were trampled like mud on the mainland. It was Mr. Shen who let us on this island. Live like human beings for the first time. Yes, that is right. Going back home. But our home is right here. Whoever tries to take it, we'll fight them to the death.
We boat people have been oppressed by officials and pirates for generations. Never treated as people. It was Mr. Shen who made us boat people. Stand tall for the first time. This island is our home. If they want war, we boat people with them all the way. Defend the island! Defend our home!
Fight the government troops!
Defend the island! Defend our home!
You refuse a toast only to drink a forfeit. A pack of rebels who don't know how to live. Order the whole army to attack! Storm this island! Sir, the government ships are heading straight for our dock. They seem to be targeting specifically the exposed cannon emplacements.
The positions old Zhang leaked, Zhou Xian treasures them. He thinks knocking out those emplacements, the channel will be wide open.
He doesn't know. Those visible forts are bait I deliberately laid for him. The real trick is... Look at these forts. They aren't square. They stick out with sharp corners. Each bastion has shore guns mounted on it. Their muzzles aren't aimed straight ahead. They're angled to crossfire, blocking the channel. Once enemy ships enter the channel, the bastion's gunfire will pour from several directions all at once, crossing fire on them. No matter where they hide, they'll be under our guns. No escape.
What a vicious ambush! What about underwater?
Our Jews people have already driven hidden stakes along both sides of the channel. The stakes force the official ships to only take the narrowest path in the middle, and that path is exactly where the bastions. Crossfire is thickest.
Order all bastions to stay calm. Let the official ships all enter the narrow channel. Without my command,
do not fire a single shot.
I know Shen Yan's forts like the back of my hand.
Avoid those few.
And what are you going to stop me with, huh?
Lord Zhou, brilliant. We've bypassed the forts. On this island, there are fish on a chopping block.
A little closer.
Let them all in.
Bastions, crossfire, fire!
Artillery? Where did so many guns come from? Didn't they say? Ambush! We've been ambushed! This is a trap!
Fire.
Hit! Sunk 2 ships! The official army is defeated!
Cease fire.
Young master, press the attack!
We hold the island to defend ourselves, not to slaughter everyone. The men in the... Are soldiers forced by Zhou Xian. Their crime does not warrant death. Zhu, take some men. Haul the fallen soldiers out of the water. Tie them up. Don't let them drown.
Quick! Mr. Lin has arranged everything in his letter. Take advantage of the chaos. Open the dock gate. Let the official troops in. We've taken this island.
Almost. We are Zhou Cheng's great heroes.
Capture the...
Impossible! How could you have an ambush already prepared? With your measly tricks.
My young master
saw through you and the prisoner, Ling Shen, completely. He bribed you to deliver letters, past military intel, and this gate you were to open today. The young master saw it all.
That one glance when you delivered a letter for Lin Wengshuan. That time you passed him the cannon positions. My men were watching you from the shadows. They were waiting for today, to wait for you to personally open this gate and catch you red-handed and pin it on Lin Wengshuan, that snake.
Lost. Even this last inside-outside move has failed. How did he calculate even this?
Today, we drove back the Imperial Army. Sank 2 of their warships.
People!
Zhou Xian says we are rebels. Guilty subjects. But I ask you, what is a guilty subject? What is a despised subject? Among you are exiled convicts. Both people looked down on for generations. Homeless refugees. In the imperial registers, you are guilty, despised, lower-class people.
But that status was given by the court, forced on you by corrupt officials like Zhou Xian.
Yet your lives are your own making.
The salt fields, fishing grounds on this island, shipyards, furnaces, schools. Which one was not built by your own hands? On this island, there are no guilty no despised subject, no lower-class people. Only a group who refuse to accept their fate, relying on their own hands to build a home with dignity.
Useless! A bunch of useless fools!
5 warships, lost 2. And by a group of exiled convicts driven into a panicked retreat. I, the Shiliak, have dominated the Zhejiang coast for years. When have I ever suffered such humiliation?
Lord Zhou, calm your anger. Victory and defeat are common in war. That Shen Yan is full of tricks. The bastion had hidden cannons, setting a trap. But milord, don't forget, we lost because we underestimated them, and were outnumbered. If milord can gather more official warships, my Su family will also contribute all our wealth to add more ships and men. The official navy and the merchant fleet will join forces. With 10 times the troops, we'll attack Kangming Island like a mountain crushing an egg.
I refuse to believe that Shen Yan can withstand such an overwhelming army.
Good. I, the Qianhu, will report to the provincial capital and mobilize the naval warships. Young Master So, this time our 2 forces unite. I will lead 10 times the army and wipe out Kangming Island along with that Shen Yan once and for all.
Mr. Shen, this time, they have more than double the numbers from last time.
The official navy and merchant fleet have joined forces.
A quick count
shows at least several dozen ships and a few thousand men.
10 times our numbers. This battle will be tough.
More men and more ships look intimidating. But a man like Zhou Xian always uses courtesy before force. Since he is putting on such a big show, he'll most likely not attack directly right away. He'll send someone first to urge us to surrender.
Young Master, you're brilliant. A ship is really coming over.
It is a negotiator. Let him come ashore. I want to hear what terms Zhou Xian is offering.
Who is Shen Yan here?
I am. And you are?
I, the advisor, am sent by Qianhu Zhou to offer you criminals a way out. You are given a chance to reform.
Bullshit! Last time, who was it that we sank 2 of their ships? And they fled in panic!
Humhage, just a temporary burst of courage. Now the official navy and the merchant fleet have combined several dozen warships and thousands of elite soldiers. They can crush this tiny island of yours in no time. Qianhu Zhou's terms are only offered once, no extension.
First, all exiled soldier households, artisan households, and refugees who immediately turn against the ringleader Shen Yan will have their past crimes forgiven, their exile sentences will be pardoned, and they will be allowed to register for household status and become law-abiding citizens.
As for these damn people, the egg people have been despised for generations. They were always outcasts. Now they've been forced into rebellion, which adds to their crime.
All egg people,
young and old, shall be made government slaves, sold off everywhere,
enslaved forever. What did you say?
Selling us egg people as slaves? I'll tear you apart!
How about it, Shen Yan? This offer is generous enough, isn't it? You exiled soldiers. Why throw away your lives for a bunch of lowlifes doomed to be sold as slaves? Laying down your own lives, cutting off your only chance to regain your former status.
Just tie up Shen Yan, hand over the egg people, and you can go home alive.
You lackey of that corrupt official, trying to drive a wedge between us with that talk! They are our brothers!
The egg people stood with us to guard this island.
Bled with us! If you want to sell them as slaves, you'll have to step over our dead bodies first!
Let me ask you this first. Zhou Xian says he will pardon our crime of exile. Well, I ask you, what crime have we committed?
Your crime is that you were exiled.
We were exiled back then, because our superiors falsely accused us of colluding with the Wogu. That charge was unjust from the start. Now Zhou Xian claims to pardon us. What's right? To forgive a crime decreed by the imperial court. He has no authority to pardon, yet he uses a pardon to trick us into opening the gates. Once we hand over the island and lay down our arms, he'll deny everything, kill us, or spare us. It'll be his call. This pardon is a hollow promise. A trap to make us cut off our own hands and feet.
Besides, selling the shore people as slaves. The egg people have been the masters of this island for centuries. They are subjects of the great Ming Dynasty. They farm the sea, fish, and defend this land. What wrong have they done? With a single word, Zhou Xian would turn thousands of peaceful residents here into government slaves. So for all he heard, is this the law of the land?
Is this something a human being would do?
He hides behind the banner of the court. But what he does is plunder and treat lives like weeds. Go back and tell Zhou Xian. On Kangming Island, there's no distinction between military households, civilian households, who is a good citizen, and who is a true rebel is crystal clear.
On this island, we live and die together, as one family sharing all hardships. He wants us to hand over the boat. Dream on! That would be us killing each other!
The people of Kangming Island either all live, or if you want to flatten this island, you'll have to step over all our corpses.
All live!
All die!
All live! All die! Swear to defend the island to the death!
You, all of you, are being stubborn and unyielding! Thousands of troops are bearing down with so few of you, and this broken island! What do you have to stop them?
Come, let me show you something.
A few shabby cannons, and you dare?
Old Zhang, see that reef in the sea? 300 paces out. Let this military advisor see how accurate our cannons are.
Yes, sir! This...
Go back and tell Zhou Xian and Su Mingyuan, I have many more cannons like this on my island. If their ships dare enter my cannon range, I guarantee I'll feed every last one to the fish in this sea.
Get back and let them think it over!
You military officers, your massive fleet is already pressing against the island, no matter how capable. Shen, this time, he's a mantis trying to stop a chariot.
Registrar Zhao, you called us here. What exactly do you have in mind?
Editor Lin is in contact with the government troops. Shen Yan can't watch his front and back. If we can seize the moment when the government and the whole island falls in, we can rescue Editor Lin from prison, then follow him. Surrender this and the defects to the government forces.
But that prison... it's heavily guarded.
So we need to wait for the general attack. When everyone on the island goes to defend the coast, and the prison is left unattended, that's when we make our move, break in, and rescue him.
That old Zhao the clerk was sent to the salt field and still not behaving. Actually wants to break into the prison to rescue Lin Wenxuan. That traitor.
Young master, this is too much! I'll take men now and grab Chief Clerk Zhao and round up all his remaining accomplices.
No rush. Chief Clerk Zhao and his men are waiting for the official army's general assault to take advantage of the chaos on the whole island to break into the prison.
If we arrest them now, and we'll alert them, that would be counterproductive. Aju, secretly pick a squad, the most reliable damning guards.
Keep a close watch on the prison and Chief Clerk Zhao and his men.
Understood.
Wait until the day of their general assault, the moment they actually dare to break into the prison. Catch them red-handed.
Round them all up.
Commander, in my opinion, Kongming, island's daytime artillery is fierce. If we attack head-on, we'll suffer heavy losses. But those convict fishermen, Fong and Fort Iron, during the day, at night, they just fall asleep. In my view, they are a bunch of rabble and don't know anything about night combat. Tonight, while they are off guard, we can launch a sneak attack in the... Catch them off guard!
Good. The Deputy Commander is absolutely right. In my opinion, we can split into two forces. Deputy Commander leads the main warships of the official army. The front pier channel launch a night assault to draw their fire. Our Xiu family fleet will go around the undefended shoal on the island side. Take advantage of the chaos to land, to coordinate from inside and out. Pincer attack from front and back.
Good. Let's follow this plan. Tonight, divide into two forces. Night, read on Pengming Island. I, the Chenhu, will make sure that Shen Yan won't get away. I received the order.
A man like Zhou Xian, relying on his numerical and having suffered a defeat, will certainly think we, a bunch of drunken fishermen, busy during the day, surely let our guard down at night. He will think night combat is a good way to catch us off guard.
Then, what should we do if they sneak up on us tonight?
Soy.
The Master's Alliance got scared off by our cannons during the day, but with so many ships surrounding us, will they sneak attack at night?
Definitely. Today, they saw how powerful our cannons are. They know a direct assault, forcing their way through the artillery, fort will cost them dearly.
They think we don't know night fighting, so tonight, I'll show them what it means to shoot themselves in the foot.
Mr. Shen, you mean you already expected they'd attack at night and have a plan ready?
They'll most likely split into two groups. One group, the government troops from the main dock, will attack through the channel to draw our fire. The other group will go around to the island's lightly defended beach and sneak ashore, attacking from front and back.
Master, how did you figure that out so accurately?
Basic military. If I were Zhou Xian, relying on his superior numbers, I'd do the same. So, I'll make sure that one group finds nothing and the other gets wiped out. The main government force attacks head-on to draw our fire. Then, we use decoy lights to fool them.
Old Joe.
Take all those captured, broken down boats that can't be repaired, and tow them into the main dock channel.
Fill the boats with straw dummies. Dress them in armor, so from a distance, they look like garrison troops. Then plant torches everywhere. Light up the lamps, illuminating the entire channel brightly.
Hi.
Make the government troops think our main force is all on standby, guarding this main channel.
Brilliant! Use empty boats and straw dummies to pose as the main force, making them think we're weak, afraid to move rashly.
That one group of government troops will be pinned down at the front by the decoy lights. While the truly weak, the real prize, is the fleet of the sea merchant, Sumi, which is rounding the island's lightly defended side.
Mr. Shen, the main government force is at the front. Why not attack them and instead go after the sea merchant?
Good question. First, the government troops are a proper navy. Their ships are strong and heavily in a direct clash at night. We'd have no advantage. Second, the merchant ships are Su Mingyuan's private property. They are the money bag of this alliance. Half their strength. Burning the merchant ships would cripple the alliance's power and cut off Fu Mingyuan's financial base. Once his ships providing money and manpower are gone, what does he have left to join forces with Zhou Xian? Catch the leader first. Strike the Viper's head. Tonight, I'll lead the fleet myself. Circle around. Hit the merchant fleet by surprise. A bunch of rabble. They're probably sound asleep now. Order. Approach quietly. Catch them off guard.
What is going on? They aren't asleep. Ready for us!
The government troops engage them from the front. I'll land from the flank.
Shen Yan, oh Shen Yan. Now you're caught between two fires. How will you handle it?
They think this route is completely undetected.
Order. Prepare fire pots and fire arrows.
Set their ships ablaze! Fire! Fire! Where did the ambush come from? My ships! My Sioux family ships! How can this be?
Aho! Take the treasure ships and keep burning. Adu, take men into the water. Scuttle the ones not on fire.
Shen Yan! 5 Sioux family ships! My Sioux family have life of hard work! I'll never forgive you! It is over, Magistrate Joe! Shen Yan burned most of my Sioux family's fleet!
My troops on that route were fooled by the island's brightly lit defenses. Dared not attack. Wasted the whole night circling outside the channel. It was just boatloads of straw dummies. We fell for Shen Yan's deception! Useless! All of you are useless!
When used as straw dummies, thousands of government troops outside the channel. The others circled around and burning most of the merchant fleet. A dozen warships and thousands of elite troops raided an island at night and were toyed with by that Shen Yan, suffering heavy losses.
No more games. I, the Chiliarch, I'm done playing these tricks with that Shen Yan. Order the entire army at dawn tomorrow. All warships and all troops will deploy in full force and along the frontal assault on Canning Island. I will use overwhelming force to crush this island and that Shen Yan to pieces and raze it to the ground.
Young master, your brilliant plan will loft the government troops away overnight and burn most of the maritime merchant ships. That money-bagged Su Ming Yuan is now badly crippled. Wonderful! The maritime merchants lost 6 or 7 out of 10 ships. Let's see how that corrupt official can still jump around.
Too early to celebrate.
Burning the maritime cut off Zhou Xian's arm, but Zhou Xian's main government force is still intact. He suffered 2 major defeats in a row and lost all face. He's been backed into a corner. When someone like that is humiliated and enraged, he will definitely throw away all pretense
and launch the fiercest general attack.
Mr. Shen!
All the government troops and ships on the outer sea are moving! Every warship has weighed anchor! They're closing in on our island like a dark mass!
Young master, Zhou Xian is staking everything he has. Oh, his ships are coming at us.
He's cornered. This is a desperate struggle. Today's battle is a fight for survival and a battle of conclusion.
Chief Engineer Zhou,
take the Fuchuan
and sail out with me to meet the enemy.
Yes.
Oh, the Zheng, you take charge of the bastion and hidden cannons.
Seal off the channel and provide artillery support.
Aju, your team of tanker guards, as I said before, hold the positions you need to hold.
Rest assured, Mr. Shen. As for the net to be cast, I won't let a single one slip away.
Good. Now is the time.
Everyone on the island is guarding the coast.
They're not watching here.
Break the cell door quickly! Rescue the editor out! Just get him out. If we surrender the island and join the Imperial, we'll earn merit for backing the Emperor. Is that Assistant Zhao?
Get me out of here!
The Imperial army is launching.
This is our chance to turn things around! Smash it!
Why is there an ambush? How did you know?
Assistant Zhao, from the moment you conspired with rebels to break into the jail, Mr. Shen saw it all. He deliberately held back, waiting for you to show yourself today. Caught red-handed. Caught all in one net.
It is over.
Oh, over. I, Lin Wenshan, schemed to the fullest, but ended up like this.
Zhou Xian's ships lined up like a dragon, charging straight at us. He thought with more ships, he could crash in and start a melee. In a melee, he has more ships and men. We'd lose. So, we won't fight a melee.
Order the fleet. All Fujian ships turn broadside. Form a line across in front of his column. Brilliant! We block them sideways, right in front of that dragon's head. Every ship in our line can fire all broadside guns at their head. But they're in a column. Only the first 1 or 2. Ship's guns can reach us. This is called...
This is the deformation. Our horizontal line pins their vertical line. Our entire fleet's firepower concentrates, hitting their lead ship one by one. No matter how many ships they have, they can only send them one at a time into our gun range.
Wait for their lead ship to enter gun range. Hold.
Broadside! Volley! Fire!
Next, salt.
Lower the guns, shoot skipping shots. Let the shells skim the sea, aim at their waterline.
What is happening? Why can't our ships push through? They're all sinking one by one! Commander, we've been tricked! They're blocking ahead! We form a single line! We have to go up one by one to die!
Ahu takes the fastboats to the flank. Set to fires and surround them. Trap them completely inside.
Zhou Xian, your fleet is completely done for!
Listen up, men of the Imperial Army. You were tricked by that corrupt official, Zhou Xian,
into coming here to die!
I only want Zhou Xian, who colluded with crooked merchants and treated lives like grass. Only the chief surrender, and you...
I am a legitimate Imperial officer of high rank! Rebel!
You took bribes from merchants, fabricated treason charges, raised an unjust army,
plundered innocent people, and even sold people into slavery. Take him down!
Impossible! I am a proper 5th rank maritime defense commander with thousands of elite troops. How could I lose to a bunch of exiles?
The main Imperial army is completely wiped out. Zhou Xian was captured alive. Fighting head-on is a dead end. My Xiao family's ships are mostly burned too. Enough. A wise man adapts to circumstances.
Mr. Shen! It is all a misunderstanding. It was that greedy Zhou Xian who tricked and forced my Xiu family to supply troops and ships. My Xiu family was also dragged into this by him. My Xiu family is willing to offer money to compensate all of Mr. Shen's losses. From now on, my Xiu family will never oppose Mr. Shen again. Mr. Shen is a man of great talent and vision. My Xiu family wishes to settle our differences with Kangming Island, turn swords into plowshares, and trade freely at Mr. Shen's disposal.
Su Mingyuan, you conspired with a corrupt official to hire thugs and raid the island. The account of plotting to sell boat people into slavery.
I remember it all.
I spare you today, only to keep you and Zhou Xian together, to make clear before the Imperial Court every single thing you two conspired on.
That is how it should be.
Today, with a small island and a few hundred people, we defeated Imperial troops and sea merchants, 10 times our number! Look, everyone, at them.
Zhou Xian, a 5th rank 1,000 household commander, commands several thousand elite troops and dozens of warships. Su Mingyuan, the heir of a sea trading empire wealthy enough to rival a nation. Well, read and learn, a clan compiler who prattles on about rank and class. In power, wealth, and birth, they all outrank us.
And yet...
Why did they lose?
Because they always try to ride on top of others, lording it over them, crushing others into dirt, selling them into slavery to fuel their own riches. Such men may look glorious, but they've long lost all loyalty.
And to us!
US, the outcast they look down on. We refugees treat each other like family, share every meal, face every hardship together, stand together against every foe. So, these few hundred hearts, twisted into one rope, can forge a wall of bronze and iron that 10 times our enemies cannot break. Remember, those who always ride on others will eventually be thrown off by everyone. That is this island's strongest defense. Us! Reporting, Commander. Urgent dispatch from the East China Sea.
What's the panic?
Speak.
Wiping out a lone island of exiled convicts. Such a trivial matter. Why rush to report? Was it wiped out?
Your Excellency, sir. Not only was it not wiped out, Commander Zhou lost 2 ships in the first battle. Then he assembled the naval forces, colluded with sea dozens of warships, 1,000 strong, attacked Kangmo Island again. The result, the entire force was annihilated. Commander Zhou Xian was captured alive by Shen Yan on that island.
What? What did you say?
How?
A coastal 1,000 household commander, leading dozens of warships, thousands of elite troops to suppress a lone exile island.
And his entire force was wiped out. Wiped out the Imperial army.
Captured 1,000 household commander alive. Absolutely true, sir. All of eastern Zhejiang is in turmoil. A lonely island, a few convicts. How can they have such strength? Wipe out an Imperial, capture a court, appointed official alive.
There must be something fishy here. Is this Shen Yan the rebel? Or...
Prepare a boat. I, the Imperial Envoy, will go in to see this Kangming Island for myself. This isolated island that wiped out the entire government force and captured 1,000 men.
Who exactly is this Shen Yan? And what kind of person is he? Young master, this Imperial Envoy, is he here to collect from us again, or...
If he wanted to collect, he would have brought naval warships, not this ceremonial official vessel. He came in person, only with his attendants. That means he wants to first figure out what this island is really about. This is an opportunity.
So you are Shen Yan.
I, Shen Yan, a criminal. Greetings, Your Excellency the Imperial Envoy. You, a criminal, sank government warships and captured an Imperial 1,000-man command. Yet, you still know you are a criminal. Your Excellency, please see. I was wrongfully exiled. I was forced to defend myself. Every single incident, I am willing to report truthfully to Your Excellency. Zhou Xian and Su Mingyuan, I have detained them here for Your Excellency, awaiting your judgment.
Shen Yan.
You gathered followers and set up a secretly manufactured and resisted the...
Any one of these charges is a capital offense.
Your Excellency, I was originally under the great Ming Dynasty, a hereditary 100-man commander of the High Guard in Eastern China. Only because I refused to collude with my superiors for personal gain, I was falsely accused of colluding with the Japanese pirates, and together with all the military and artisan households of the Guard, I was exiled to this desolate island. This charge of colluding with the Japanese was originally a fabricated case, groundless and unjust. We never colluded with the Japanese. As for resisting the Imperial Army, Your Excellency, this 1,000-man commander Zhou led troops to attack us.
Zhou Xian, you dispatched forces to Ming Island. Did you have an explicit Imperial edict to suppress bandits? This humble officer!
He did not. He accepted a huge bribe from the maritime merchant Su Ming in order to seize the salt fields, steel workshops, and shipyards on this island. He arbitrarily mobilized the navy, colluded with a maritime merchant, and under the pretext of suppressing bandits, actually carried out plunder and massacre. He also intends to sell off the boat people into slavery.
Sir, is this suppressing bandits?
Or slaughtering the innocent and lining your pockets?
Sir, it was Zhou Xian who was greedy and forced our SU family to provide money and troops. Those bribes and the idea to seize our family property were all Zhou Xian's doing.
You!
What a fine official Zhou Xian is! A court-appointed officer, yet he takes bribes, starts wars without authority, and harms innocent people!
Guards, take Zhou Xian and Su Mingyuan into strict custody and escort them back to the capital to await the court's judgment. To await punishment, I, as Imperial Commissioner, have and will report to demand severe sanctions.
Seek severe punishment.
But Shen Yan, Zhou Xian is guilty, but that does not mean you are innocent. Please enlighten me, sir. From what I have seen along the way, your island is indeed well organized, and the people live in peace. Yet I have also heard that craftsmen, refugees, and boat people
are treated equally. Same work, same pay, the capable rise, the ineptable, regardless of birth. You even let criminals, the lowly pariahs of generations, become foremen and trainers on equal footing with free commoners. Shen Yan, the boat people being lowly is a 1,000-year ancestral system, and criminals never rising again is a court decree.
What is more, you secretly made weapons and cannons,
opened illegal sea, and gathered hundreds of followers.
Even if there were reasons, this amounts to ruling a separate region. How could the court tolerate that?
Sir, this criminal dares to speak. And before arguing about principles, let me just settle several accounts with you.
Sir, here are all the ledgers of Kangmo Island for the past few years. Please, take a look. On my island, we produce snow salt, far superior in quality to official salt, and sell it throughout the southeast. We produce dried seafood and steel tools, and build ocean-going ships. We also open a sea trading office
and do business with merchant ships of all routes. The tariffs and cargo taxes alone from these items. This island can pay 100,000 taels of silver in annual taxes to the imperial court. Your Honor, the accused has another question. An ordinary place of exile, how much tax can it pay the court in a year?
Not only can it not pay a single tael in tax, but the court must allocate grain and funds every year to support the exiled prisoners. Yet, Ming Island doesn't ask the court for a single grain of rice or a penny. Instead, it adds 100,000 taels of silver to the national treasury each year. Your Honor, let's calculate the second account. Your Honor, when you came, had you ever heard of a group of pirates on the sea called the Red Fangs?
How many years has the Zhejiang Coastal Defense been fighting the Red Fangs?
A formidable pirate gang they could never wipe out. The main force of the Red Fangs, along with their entire lair of pirates, has been completely annihilated by our Ming Island. The pirate chief, Red Fang, is still locked up in the prison on our island. Your Honor, if the court wanted to maintain a navy on this sea, capable of destroying the Red Fangs, building warships and cannons, training elite soldiers, and paying their salaries, it would cost the court hundreds of thousands of taels in military expenses each year.
But our Ming Island
doesn't ask the court for a single tael of military funding. We wiped out the Red Fangs ourselves, and we can guard this part of the East China Sea for generations to come. Your Honor, think about it. An island that can pay 100,000 taels in taxes annually, and also defend the coast and eliminate pirates for free, saving hundreds of thousands of taels in military. Such an island, is it beneficial or harmful to the nation and its people? Your Honor, there is a third account, the account of the island's people. In the counties on the mainland, have you ever seen a place where, for years, no one starved and not a single theft occurred, where doors are left unlocked at night? As you came ashore, Your Honor, did you see that on this island? Every family has food to eat, every household has a roof, and in the workshops and schools, craftsmen are learning their trade. Children are studying. Each islander lives by their own skill, finding their proper place. Everyone lives and works in peace, with no one suffering from cold. Your Honor. This scene of no one picking up lost doors left unlocked at night, everyone living in contentment. This is precisely the ideal society that countless wise ministers and good chancellors of past dynasties dreamed of.
Your Honor just now said that.
Criminals are not judged by rank. The capable rise, the mediocre fall. This violates the order of rank. It undermines the nation's foundation. Then this criminal dares to ask you, Your Excellency. The court establishes hierarchy, determines rank, and sets laws. What was the original intention?
Naturally, for the peace of the realm.
A full treasury, peace across the 4 seas. Yes, exactly, to fill the treasury. Secure coastal defense, people living in peace. Then this criminal dares to ask you, Your Excellency. The court establishes hierarchy, determines rank, and sets laws. What was the original intention?
Naturally, for the peace of the realm, a full treasury. Peace across the 4 seas.
Yes, exactly, to fill the treasury. Secure coastal defense, people living in peace. But now, on Kaming Island, the system that does not distinguish noble from lowly, Ion method, where the capable rise and everyone contributes, increases the treasury by 100,000 taels a year. It makes coastal defense impregnable. It also saves hundreds of thousands in military expenses. But for the common people, does this actually shake the foundation of the state? Or does it make the foundation even stronger?
Your Excellency.
Rules are dead. Making the country good and making the people's lives better is what is alive. That is the root. If we rigidly enforce that Tanga people must be of lowly status, and convicts can never turn their lives around, these old rules, instead, block the treasury's silver, block the stability of coastal defense, and block the people's livelihood, then what use is there in keeping such rules? A set of rules that can make the country stronger, and the people richer, these new rules, even if they move against the old privileges of a few, shouldn't they be recognized by the court?
Shen Yan, what is written in these accounts, and what you say? I, the Imperial Commissioner, must see with my own eyes.
Your Excellency, please let this criminal accompany you for a walk.
The children of the Tanga people, the children of exiled convicts, can also study and learn to read in this school.
Honor, sir, you don't know. U.S. refugees and Tanka people elsewhere are mud trampled under people's feet. It was Mr. Shen who led us here, on this island, live like human beings for the first time. Look around this island. Everyone truly regards it as their home. Everyone is willing to risk their lives to protect it.
Heart.
Not so, Mr. Shen.
I, the Imperial Commissioner, have served as magistrate. Such a method of governance I have never seen in my entire career.
Mr. Shen.
Everything you've done on this island benefits the nation and its people. But your forging of weapons and cannons and gathering people on this island, even if for to the court, it looks like the grave offense of regional separatism. How can I trust that you, Shen Yan, won't command your forces for personal ambition or harbor rebellious intentions against the court?
Your Excellency, if I truly had rebellious intentions against the court, today, having captured Zhou Xian alive and defeated the Imperial, I could easily have leveraged the sage's authority. Why would I have handed Zhou Xian and Su Ming respectfully over to your Excellency? And why, after repelling the government forces, would I quietly await your Excellency's arrival on the island as the court's representative for inspection?
I accused forged weapon because I was forced to take up arms for self-defense. Those of us on this island are not rebels. We are a group of people once wrongly judged and abandoned by the court, yet still living law-abiding lives as subjects. I, Shen Yan, the accused, have never harbored rebellious intent. We have only ever hoped for one thing. That the court would see the truth, distinguish the loyal from the treacherous, and grant justice to those of us who have been wronged.
Mr. Shen, rest assured.
I, the Imperial Commissioner, travel on behalf of the Emperor. I will certainly report the truth of Kaming Island, Zhou Xian's crimes, Su Mingyuan's evils, and your, Shen Yan's innocence, as well as the loyalty of the island soldiers and civilians to the throne. I will plead for merits and imperial decrees on your behalf.
To seek justice!
It has been many days since the Imperial Commissioner's memorial was sent up.
What will the court ultimately decide?
Our status as commoners on the wrong side of the law. The exiles' criminal labels. Will the court really change the rules of millennia just because of Shen Yan's accounts? The accounts are solid.
The reasoning is sound. The people are united. All that remains is whether the court has the capacity and the courage to reform and break with the old ways. An imperial edict.
By express horse messenger! The Imperial Edict has arrived! His Majesty decrees, on the eastern seas Kaming Island, there's a...
Gathering to conspire, forging weapons, resisting the Imperial, and even capturing our Imperial official, Zhou Xian, alive. These are heinous rebels, guilty of unforgivable crimes.
Your servant implores your Majesty to immediately mobilize the main army and raise Kaming Island to bring Shen Yan and his followers to justice, as a warning to others.
Minister Sun, you keep insisting that Shen Yan is a rebel. But this is the report from Imperial Commissioner Liu Qing, who was on an imperial tour and personally went to Kangmang Island to investigate, together with the confessions of Zhou Xian and Su Mingyuan.
I ask you now, this report states clearly
Zhou Xian did not have my explicit imperial decree, yet he privately mobilized the naval force, accepted huge bribes from merchant Su Mingyuan under the pretext of suppress. He committed robberies and massacred innocents and seized their property. Is this suppressing pirates? Or are you colluding for personal gain, bringing disaster to the nation?
Your Majesty, regarding Zhou Xian's matter, I was not aware.
Not aware. Zhou Xian has confessed, the mastermind behind it. The one backing him is none other than you, Sun Kung.
Let me tell you more. Back when Shen Yan was a centurion at Dinghai Guard, because he refused to bribe you and refused to join your corrupt schemes, you framed him with a charge of colluding with Japanese pirates
and exiled him to that lonely island, again by you. Yet, he reclaimed wasteland, dried salt, smelted steel, built ships, and wiped out the great pirate Hongya. In 1 year, he contributed 100,000 taels of taxes to the treasury for me. That lonely island under his rule. Which of you loyal ministers has ever achieved that for me? Convey my imperial decree.
All people of Kangmo Island receive the decree. By the mandate of heaven, the Emperor decrees.
In the case of Kangming Island in the east, having been investigated by the Imperial, Zhou Xian, the 1,000 household officer of coastal defense in eastern Zhejiang, did not follow the accepted bribes, unilaterally started a con and harmed innocents. His crimes are heinous. He is hereby stripped of his rank and arrested. His property will be confiscated, and he will be escorted to... All shall be severely punished. Merchant Su Mingyuan hired assassins to attack the island, bribing officials. Investigate and prosecute. Minister of War Sun Kun forms cliques for personal gain, frames loyal officials, abuses power and has been dismissed and openly punished by law.
Minister of War Sun Kung. Regarding the case of Shen Yan, a centurion of Dinghai Guard, colluding with Japanese pirates, it was entirely the work of Sun Kan Zhou Xian and brimmed out of personal vendetta. This is a wrongful case. Order immediate exoneration and redress.
Shen Yan and Kangming Island, all exiled military households, artisan households, and vagrants. Their exile back then was indeed unjust. Since then, they have held the island for self-defense, suppressed bandits. Their actions are their merits. Serve the nation. Pardon all crimes of everyone on the island. Restore all to good citizen status.
Going to freedom! Good citizen status. We are no longer convicts. Young master, our grievances have been cleared.
The damn people of the Eastern Sea. Generation after generation, they call us tame the sea and pay taxes and repel. All are subjects of our great empire. Their contributions are
The old system classified the Dan people as a lowly. This violates divine order and human order. Immediate abolition of the Dan people's lowly status. From this day forth, they shall enter the good citizen register like all other people in the realm. No more distinction between noble and lowly.
Lowly status is abolished! We Dan people are no longer lowly subjects!
Father, do you hear that? We Dan people are no longer lowly subjects! We are now upright, respectable people to,
Kangming Island is located at a strategic point in the East Sea, abundant in natural thriving trade and a vital asset of the nation. Order the formal establishment of Kangming Town. Allow the opening of the port for trade. Permit free trade among the people. All salt, steel, and marine products produced there may be sold throughout the land. In accordance with opening the port for allow the common people to endure injustice without losing theirs. In dire straits, built the island to shelter suppressed bandits, enrich the nation, hereditary and perpetual, by imperial. Your servants, Shen Yan receives the imperial edict, and thanks your majesty.
Thanks for the Emperor's great grace. Shen Gentle, please rise.
His Majesty has decreed. He hopes you will govern Kangming Town well. Let it become, at the eastern sea of our great Jin Dynasty, a true never-sleeping stronghold. Shen Yan will not fail His Majesty's trust,
nor fail the soldiers and people on this island. Young master, no! Lord Governor, we've made it through!
Ojo, from now on, all the affairs of Kangming Town will need your care as the chief steward.
Lord Shen, we, Dan people, have today. We can hold our heads high as upright people. This debt of gratitude, we Dan people will never forget it.
Ajul, this is not a debt.
You earned it with your blood, guarding the island. With your sweat sailing the seas. You earned it yourselves. From this day forward, the maritime and shipping affairs of Kangming Town are entrusted to you, Dan people.
Rest assured, Lord Shen, we Dan people will guard this sea for you, for Kangming Town, as solid as iron. Lord Governor, my salt fields, from now on, will produce the finest snow, white salt, for Kangming Town.
And my shipyard will build the best Fujian-style ships for Kangming Town, sailing across the 4 seas.
Master Zheng.
My lord, I was once bewitched. I leaked the batteries, nearly ruined the great plan. I have no face left.
You later atoned for your crime on the battery, and contributed greatly by repelling the enemy. Who among us has never been confused? Acknowledge and correct your mistake. You are still a fine gunner of Kangming Town. Continue as the artillery
Instructor.
Thank you, Lord Governor, for not giving up on me. From now on, this old man's life is devoted to the batteries of Kangming Tao.
Shen Yan. No, Lord Shen. I lost without complaint.
Hierarchy and ritual. In the end, they were defeated by your principle of equality.
Lin Wenshuan, you didn't lose to me. You lost to a people united on this island. Pulling together as one. All of you, your whole lives, think only of stepping on others to climb higher. Think of classifying people into grades, so you can ride atop them and throw your weight around.
But you forgot.
He who tramples everyone underfoot
Will end up trampled by everyone. The true story of Kangmo Town has only just begun.
Young master, do you remember when we first drifted to this island?
It was just a barren stretch of land with a desolate, lifeless beach.
I remember. Back then, everyone thought being exiled here was a dead end, the end of the road.